Hello, everyone. Oh, I need my audio. There it is. And I don't have my music on. Oh my god. I am super prepared and ready for everything. I'm not. Let me fix this. Go to music. Hi, Key. How you doing? You pretty frog lady. Hi, Eva. How you doing? Are you ready for the Wait, are they even working? Oh no, they seem to be disconnected. Oh no, Eve. Sorry. Wait, let me fix it. For some reason, it's just not working, I guess. Which authenticated, not. Maui is bonk blocking me. Oh no. Wait, let me put the music first. Do it that way. Okay, now let's fix this. So, connections, Twitch, boom, boom. Okay, we're okay. Fixed. Now we go here. I hope you're fixed as well. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Second day, I missed the first. Don't worry, even. Hi, Jack McMain. How you doing? I hope your day's been really good, and I hope it gets even better. Let me launch Satisfactory. Go for it. How you doing, Key? The music does seem to be super loud. Hi Ray, how you doing? Hope your day's been really good. And I hope it gets even better. MawiApocalypse. I love that. Thank you. Thanks for dropping in the last night, Maui. You got to see me scuff up so much. I love that game a lot. I've never seen it before, but it did really remind me of those like 2D kind of like pseudo platformers. They're like very narrative driven from the old times. I really like that. You should totally play Another World. It's this game. I gotta show it to you. Another World game. Yeah, this one. I think maybe this is like a remake. These graphics look different. Yeah, you should totally play this game. It's look, it's kind of like Oddworld, but it's like it's older and has this kind of graphics. Oh, that's where he goes, Mike Ruba.
Anda. Bueno, pues esta vez no dispararé.
Mike Ruba.
Anda.
He says, Mike Ruba. It's amazing. It's 16-bit. No, I don't think this is like limitation of the bit rate, the bit memory, like structure or anything. I think this is just an art style thing. um, but man, this game is so cool. It's kind of like if you played Limbo. Yeah, I mean it's an old school platforming. Oh yeah, yeah. And then there's Heart of Darkness, I think. Is it this one? No. 2D platformer. Kid saves dog. Heart of Darkness. Yeah, it is called Heart of Darkness. You should play this one as well. This is like so similar to that game that you were playing. This is like early 2000s 3D CGI. But look at the game. It's so cool. It's like all pixel and then you shoot these shadow monsters. Look at that, it's so cool. It's definitely like... Oh, I've seen that? You played this one? Or you've seen it? Yeah. It's so cool. And the climbing section sucks. There's these little monsters that... Oh, when you die, there's always a cutscene and stuff. It's so cool. These kind of games are amazing. Yeah, you should totally play that. They're so cool. Anyways, we've made Tootsie wait for too long, so let's just jump in. Is it on PS or is that one on the tackle one on the PC spelled? I think all of these are PC, yeah. Kind of like Castlevania. I never played too much Castlevania actually. Yeah, just like in Soulstorm, I skipped so many times during climb the sections. Yeah, yeah. I'm just stopping by to say hi. Thank you, Ray. Glad to see you here. So happy that you chose to come by. Thank you, thank you. Bro, I hate that there's this freaking... There's this one... I'm gonna put this out of the reproduction line. Because, by production, out of the playlist. Because it has a fucking lyrics song in it. I don't need lyrics. Yeah. Fruitiger Arrow. That's what we need. Let's hide the monitor. Because we don't need that anymore. Everything seems to be okay. Okay. Now we can hop in. Yay. Hop in the cord. The Discord. I'm gonna get the old school PS1 emulations of Oddworld. Shame you can't get the Munchies. You can get Munchies Odyssey. As it was for Xbox only. Might see if I can get the emulation version on PC though. Nice, yeah, yeah. Seems cool. Oh, let's request Crush Chat first. First chat activated. There it is. Now let's hop in it.
We just are missing Mawi from the Discord call.
Hello. I am
Never
present.
mind.
How
I
you
was
doing,
just saying,
kids?
yeah, just missing Mawi from Discord, and the immediate hello. I'm like, are you
Yeah.
here all along?
No, I just logged in. Just did the thing.
All right. Ooh, not that issue shit again.
Oh wait,
It's fine.
I am actually.
Oh, it's not fine. Okay. Were you saying something about me?
Yeah. The Discord reactive is like not properly placed, so I'm like fixing it right now.
Sure. And
Um,
Toot Eve, welcome to the stream.
yeah. Oh, Tootsie,
What are we building today?
have you
A
ever?
refinery for you. Oh, sorry.
no.
I'll
No. I
quickly read this.
yeah, I can pin it. Yeah.
A refinery for uranium. No, that's what I fixed to make boom booms. Well, I had other ideas than to make boom booms, but sure. Moshi Moshi.
Moshi moshi.
It's like I'm on a call with Eve.
Yeah. Huh. So what's
Alright.
wrong with my nuclear power? Because I heard that
Um,
you fixed it, and I was like, what?
So you remember that from the waste you make that nuclear fissile thingy, whatever it is, that needs the nitric acid.
Yeah.
So they need water, right?
Oh, was the water like not going up, not being recycled?
Well, the water. Well, that's the thing. There was
Too
not
much
enough
water?
water going around.
Oh, not enough, huh?
Yeah, so it's just emptied.
Oh, did you make more
So
water
what I did.
extractors? Is that it?
So I made 4 water extractors. I know it's a ton, but hear me out. So
I was worried
it's
that they
just
would be
that-
clogged up with water.
yeah, but I put it so now that, like, I calculated that the nitric acid, it needs 90 water, and your nuclear fissile, whatever the things are, they produce 60.
Okay.
So I just put a valve in there. Hopefully we just remember it's there, and it's just letting 30 water through.
Okay.
So it should be 90, and then you can just adjust the valve if you add more to things.
Okay. So
But
the
yeah,
valve,
like
the valve limits the boost.
Yes.
The boost.
you can put how much water is gonna flow through.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. It's like a.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so
Mhm.
it doesn't clog. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it should be now that the nitric acid brings 60, and it should never deadlock, because even if the nitric acid, not the nitric, the nuclear fissile things don't work, then there is always gonna be 30 water coming in from the water extractors, and they should at least keep the nitric acid working very slowly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I disconnected them from the, like, I guess all the water went to the nuclear plant. So like, I guess this is where all the water went. So I just disconnected them and
Oh, so
keep
then.
it as a
Oh,
closed loop.
now they're segregated, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I removed a lot of pipe.
Yeah, I kind of
removed
just.
a lot of pipe.
I kind of just said, hey, all of these is water. Let's just connect it all together.
I'm like, I'll just keep this like a single entity, so it's manageable.
Yeah.
Tootsie Videos is on fire.
No,
They just optimized the whole factory by repurposing an old research facility. Now it's
Kinda.
like a beautifully efficient maze. Laughing
Wait,
face.
Akron?
yeah, I did fix your thing. Definitely fixed your thing.
God. These things not working at all? Whoa, I just realized.
What is not working? No.
Yeah, like I have a bunch of refineries, and for some reason, why I don't understand this. So there's like plastic being built. Oh, never mind. No, I know what's happening. I was like, I'm putting crude oil, and
Mhm.
like I'm inputting, instead of crude oil, I was inputting like oil residue, but I was just looking at the machine backwards.
Oopsie.
Yeah, that a little bit dumb.
And this is how Maui ended up with Actually, do you have engineering license?
No?
Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me know when bugs are fixed. I think they're fixed now. Yeah, you should be able to try them. Wait, let me test it so I don't scam you again. Do you think I fixed it? Yeah, there it is.
Mo with a scammer. Can she scam it? Mo with a scammer. Of course she can.
I hit that. It's working again. Ouch.
Nice.
Thank you.
The throw is working.
Yeah. The throw's still Pikmin themed because we haven't finished Pikmin, so we're
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on that yet.
I was only briefly looking at this, like, what is going on here? And then I just went to all of my own things, and I kinda it did not stay.
Yeah. No, it's understandable. I said the same to like Barb. It was like, oh, sorry, I couldn't be there. Like people who are like what matters most is like people being there consistently. Like if you can't be there punctually, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't really make a difference, right? Yeah, I know that you were in a work trip still, right? Or
No, it was a holiday trip
it was
this
a
time.
holiday. Yeah, true. Yeah, the work trip was the last time.
Yeah.
How's the holiday?
is
Did you guys like travel within the country? Or
Yeah,
outside of
we
it?
just went to the southern area, which is like capital and the other bigger cities.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you go there because it's like a
Well, Maros aunt lives there, and
family?
then
Okay.
one of my friend lives in the other city, and
Okay.
so it was more like see people kind of deal.
Yeah. To be honest, I think those are like I think most locations in the world have the things that you're looking for, right? When you're like traveling. Like, oh, we're gonna go see this amusement park. It's like I'm pretty sure there's amusement parks in like every country or something,
Sure.
right?
Mhm.
So I think going to see people, like going to see some family or friends, it's like a really good use of the plane ticket, if that's understandable.
Well, we were just driving with a car.
Yeah.
And my car.
My God.
And my car. Wait, that I was wondering, why did I say that? Like, it sounds like vaguely familiar, and then like, gas, gonna
Yeah.
step on the gas.
Like
My car. Yeah, exactly. Like, where is that from? I was thinking, like, oh yeah, of course.
It's so funny that genre of thing is called Eurobeat. It's like
Mhm.
it's so true though. Like it's such a European thing to make songs like that. Like I found out Karamella Dancing
Mhm.
Swedish, I think. It's from a
Yes.
Swedish like 90s group.
Yeah.
Which like a lot of
Pretty
people
old by now.
Yeah. A lot of people think it's like Japanese, but they're speaking Swedish.
I mean, their music video does have some girls with big eyes dancing, so I get why.
That's actually, I know the lore. That's actually not the music video.
It is not.
Yeah. So a Japanese show licensed the song and
Oh,
made that music video.
okay. It's gonna make people even more confused then.
Yeah. Like the normal video is just like, you know, basic 90s, early 2000s like music video where it's just like them singing and dancing, and they have like the real people, and they have like neon colored shirts and, and jeans and stuff. It's like it's such an early 2000 thing. Yeah,
Well,
I
today everyone learned something new,
yeah.
except Maui.
I went on a super deep rabbit hole about Caramella dancing. It's like, what the fuck is this song? But yeah. Oh yeah. So I want to ask you.
Oh hey, I got a gift sub for Snarler. It's so
Please.
hard to say.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Gnarly soon. The first day of the subathon today. So.
Oh,
So yeah.
cool. Everyone's doing their fancy sub stream thingies. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, is it because it's like summer break? Maybe. Right?
Maybe. Like I've also noticed that even my minuscule channel is getting a little bit more views than usual.
Mhm.
So could be.
Yeah. I guess summer break and holidays are like the high season for Twitch, right?
Yeah, whenever people have time to do different things.
Yeah, to spend on it. They just spend time on Twitch.
Hmm.
Did you ever play like 2D platformers? Like 2D platformers are like not like Mega Man stuff, I guess, or like Mario, but like the ones are like narrative focused.
Narrative focused.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden.
No. Like this is such a niche like genre. It's like completely different from those because they're not action focused. They're more like adventure, if that makes sense. Kind of like. Do you know Limbo? Or Inside?
I know what Limbo is, but I have not played.
As in like the game. Have you seen it?
Well,
It's
I
like
just
a black
vaguely
and
know
white.
that it has a black person, like
Yeah.
shadow person, going places, and that's
yeah.
the only thing I can describe to you. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So I guess I'm talking about this because Eve reminded me. He was playing Oddworld yesterday.
Yes, that one I know.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of that kind of game, where it's not
I
about.
mean,
Mhm.
but it kinda is also, well, not like how you would think about like Mega Man and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you could mind control the enemies and then like shoot with them and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's the first time that I see that game yesterday that I saw it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it reminded me of like I don't know if you ever played. This is like very old PC gaming. I guess not super old, but like 90s.
I mean, Apes
2000s.
Odyssey is PlayStation 1, right?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah, sure.
But like, have you ever seen like Another World or Heart of Darkness? These kind of games where it's
I think it's more like I know some of the names, but I have never played.
Have you ever heard Mike Ruba?
No.
No. Damn it. I love that game so much. I should play it. show it to people. It's so cool. It's like a.
But I think this is where it shows up where I'm like, I think I said it previously that I'm more about gameplay first, and then like the story and the music and such is going to just be the nice
secondary.
addition.
Mhm.
So if it's gonna be this is nice story, but the gameplay is just like you just walk around, then like, well, okay, I guess I'm not very highly interested.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, these games are very. They're kind of platformer puzzles, if
Yes.
if you think about it that way. Yeah. So
Mhm.
the gameplay is a big part of it, but they also have like a huge narrative, like aspect to them, because like, yeah, like just there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of like, going from A to B is always like there's always a narrative purpose to it. It does. It feels like that era of gaming where people were trying to make cartoons into video games, if that makes sense. Or like, like animated movie into video game.
Yeah. There was a lot of those back in the day.
Yeah.
Like we even had the what was it called? The action movies, or like there used to be a lot of like movie types of games, but then like it shows like a clip of the movie and then you
Yes.
like do a choice or something and then it just keeps going or something
Yeah.
like this.
Man, I really don't like those games. I used to yeah, I even played like a lot of like the Telltale kind of games.
Mhm.
And I would say like even when they write a good story, they really don't do like any. They don't do anything with the gameplay. It sucks, and the gameplay stuff that they add, so bad. Like the quick time effect, events and stuff.
Mhm.
Like they're not well made, so it's so annoying to see like a good
Um,
potential on things just being wasted.
what was that game called where you can move the time backwards a little bit? And I
Oh,
think you're
Life is
this
Strange.
brown haired dude or something. It's a 2D puzzle platformer too.
Oh,
Is it Life is
Prince of
Strange? I don't
Persia.
know. No, that's way too old. Like I think this one is a little bit newer, but I can't. The name eludes me like completely. Like I
Life is
remember
Strange.
that.
You're like a girl. It's like a Square Enix, Telltale
Yeah,
kind of game.
no. That's a the one I'm remembering is like you are this like since it's 2D platformer, then you're kind of like small guy, kind of like Mario, I guess, but he's
LOL
just
at
normal.
TCFDO's intricate factory setup. Who knew they were secretly building a robot army?
And we are taking everyone over. But yeah, like you're like a brown-haired dude, and well, I remember he was walking on clouds, and then he fell down to spikes, and then, like on the trailer, he just like yeets the time back. So before you fall down, you just start back on the cloud, and then you do the jump again properly, or something like this. But I don't think it's like Prince of Persia is so old. At least the one that I know
Yeah.
on MS DOS.
Yeah. There's a very old Prince of Persia, and there's a like PlayStation era Prince of Persia. Yeah, but those ones are not. Those ones are like 3D platformers. So yeah.
Let me see if I can, if the Google knows,
The Google knows.
or the or whatever.
I don't know any like time rewind. Other games.
Well, let's see,
It's 2D
popular puzzle
platformers.
platformer, right?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. We already have a picture, but what is the game? Yeah, I think like a lot of people know this game. Oh, it's Braid. That's the one. Okay.
Braid.
Name found. Now we can. Yeah, like you know the like the hairstyle. I think the braid hairstyle.
Oh, braid. Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, I never seen this one.
Well, now you have seen it.
Yeah, it looks like Spelunky.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think that's more like, well, I don't know. It's puzzle platformer, so I'm not really sure if it fits the narrative thing. But
Maybe. Yeah, I would say like it's just very characteristic of that era that like the video game has like a emphasis on the narrative, but it's not like a huge emphasis. No, it is, I guess. It's like it's kind of woven into the whole like creation of the game, I guess.
Hmm.
It feels like they wanted to make like a little animated movie, and then they put like interactive elements in it, but in a good way. Because they made like really cool like puzzles and platforming sections. Like they're all well animated and they're janky because it's an old game, and all mechanics in old games are janky. But
it kind of reminds me of what Pixie always plays.
the Journey Core, I call it Journey Core.
It's true.
Because they
I
all
mean,
look like Journey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exploration, I suppose.
Yeah. Like video games are very much like aesthetic focused, I guess. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the gameplay is kind of there, or it's polished so much, but it's just very basic.
Yeah. Did you ever play point and click adventure games? I feel like
Well, I
all of
did.
this.
I did play the one Trusty wanted me to play.
Oh, the Cube Escape.
The Cube Escape, yeah, that one. But like, this might be weird, but I think I've never been a fan of slow type of puzzle games.
Is there a fast type of puzzle game?
Well, like, for example, is Tetris a puzzle?
Is what? Sorry.
Is Tetris a puzzle game?
Ah, that's a good. You know what? That's a good example. Yeah. I would
So like,
say yes.
I did really like I think the latest this kind of game that I played was the puzzle fighters. They're like Street Fighters, but it's like puzzle fighters. So it's
puzzles.
Tetris, but with Street Fighter guys. But like instead of like being Tetris, you get these colored blocks, and when you combine enough, or you have this activator or whatnot, then you explode the colors. And usually you send the stuff to enemy side. So when you remove stuff, the enemy suffers, and the bigger combo you make, the more they suffer.
Yeah.
So like that kind of puzzle game I like, but not really like, oh, you have 8 paintings from different eras, and now you need to figure out this code like that needs 4 numbers, and it's somehow figured out from these paintings. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Like just trying to figure out what the developers meant, like, oh, of course we meant this in here, and like, well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Cube Escape was fine, but I think the only frustration is like when you get stuck and you have no idea what they are meaning.
Mhm.
So I was fine with the game because there wasn't so many like hard puzzles, I guess.
Mhm.
Everything was pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah. Hello, Ichigo. How you doing?
Ichigo. Oh, you are on Twitch nowadays.
Yeah, Ichigo made a Twitch account.
Nice. Oh, welcome to the Twitch. Hope you enjoy your stay. No, no, oh no, it's another variant of Dozy. Oh, 7. Well, now that Ichigo is in Twitch, they are being profiled on my bot, and it's gonna know everything about you. um,
How you doing, Ichigo?
bum, bum, bum. So what is Mouster doing?
Mouster. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to fix the pipe bug. That's in my
Bug. Whoa.
pipes right now. Trying to figure out why this one pipe has 0 flow rate. I think it's maybe the pipe floor holes just don't work. Oh, it needs another pump here. Okay.
Ichigo is editing today, and wait, did I get the name wrong? Doesn't it actually? Shouldn't it show it up on the screen, like when we do the shared chat, or you know? Shouldn't it show both of our channels in the title?
Yes, it should. Does it not?
So I can avoid typing it myself. Haha.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped typing it because yeah, with that it's like it already has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Tutsu videos with MawiApocalypse.
It's fine. My bot constantly writes it all the different variants. I'm like, why?
Oh, it's Tutsi, my bad. No, no, no. Don't apologize to Ichigo. It's not a serious thing. It's just
Yeah.
it's just funny that the bot always
It's just it's a joke because the bot is always trashing me with all the different names it can come up with, and I never even instructed it to do that. It's just typos all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it? I said that it should be like a Twitch chatter, you know? So
Of course, it's emulating a Twitch chatter.
yeah, so it's gonna make typos. Oh my lord. Okay. Sure thing. So let's see. We have 89 ballistic warp drives out of 200. Will we finish the phase 5 today? Probably. We still have 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. So maybe.
Yeah. Thank you for the happy Ichigo.
How are we both? I think I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
While it was really silent for the first 2 hours, I managed to fix everything without Maui even noticing.
No, my work. What? I fixed the oil. Yay! Finally.
Good job, Maui.
Thank you.
Now that you fixed the oil, or power production is jumping like on the border again.
Let's see.
Yeah, the orange line is constantly going up and down on the gray line. That's kind of 07.
Wait. It should be producing more power. Oh, I guess it's insignificant compared to the nuclear power, huh? Well, I can expand to the nuclear power.
Yeah. Just put like 2 more. Oh, and remember, Maui, you need to put own water every single time because one nuclear plant like needs 240 water.
Yeah, and that's like 2 water tractors.
Yeah, and one pipe is like 600 only. So
Mhm.
I was seeing your plutonium's also not really working properly because you just connected it to the existing ones. I'm like, well, that's like only maximum 120 if there is, but there is not like five water extractors, so they were hardly working.
Yeah, I kind of completely forgot that the nuclear power plants even use water. I was like, because I remember checking.
Oh, I was just gonna like, Eve is asking someone to explain why making hollandaise sauce has to be so finicky.
I never made it.
Well, I already know someone, right?
You already know someone?
I already know someone. There we go.
Oh yeah, VTT. True.
VTT can answer you. Let's see what they're gonna say.
That's the sauce that has pickles in it, right? I don't know. I think I like that one. I like pickles. BTT is gonna be like, "What's this talk about a hollandaise sauce? Let's talk about video games or whatever."
But it's, first of all, it's gonna say, "What's up, Tusi? You are gonna make hollandaise sauce?" I'm like, for fuck's sake, bot, gonna strangle you.
And then in the recap, it's gonna be like, "We have some fun about culinary adventures" or something like that.
Also, I'm gonna have ads in like 15 seconds, so during that time, I will not be playing the game. You can listen to Mawi's yapping or PTT's analysis of why hollandaise sauce is so finicky. But I'll be back in about 3 minutes once the ads are over, so see you all soon.
See you soon. It's so hot. Other people call me Ichi or Ichigo from
Tootsie
Bleach.
Videos is spinning out of control in their factory, lol. Like, they've got conveyor belts, automated machines, and an absurd amount. Hey Tootsie 16 sip. Finicky hollandaise sauce. I think it's because eggs are kinda like your emotions, all fragile and temperamental if you add them too quickly or remove heat too fast. Poof. Sauce becomes a sad, separated mess. Anyone else ever struggle with emulsions?
Oh my god, that's such a good joke. BTT, you're cooking. Emotions for emotions? Bro. That's genius. I love that. I'm gonna steal that. And I'm gonna make a better joke. But I love that. Where's the fire extinguisher at? Roasted. Burn. True. Absolute facts. My design was meant to be like modular on that side, on this side. But sure. How did Tootsie do this? Oh, I guess there's foundations here. Help with that. Scraping. Man, I love this. I love building just cool factories. This game's good and relaxing. Either way, brunch is served and I made my side of oak smoked bacon just in case I want something crispy. Freaking nice. Smoking meats is such a like a bizarre thing. If it makes sense. Like who thought of that? Just being like I like meat. You know what would go better with the meat? Wood. But it totally do. It totally does work. Okay, how did he do it though? Because you can't just build there. You can't just build in the water.
I'm back from the break. Who is building what?
I'm like wondering how you made the pipes. Oh, but I figured it out.
It's not black magic, Maui. It's just a pipe.
No, like in the
pump.
water. Like, what's the best way to do it? Because, you know, it like tries to target the floor of the ground. And I'm like, I don't like this.
Oh, you are asking how I make the junction for the
Yeah, I
pipe?
guess, yeah. How did you make this?
Well, the
So,
simplest thing that I do is like, I have 4 of the extractors, right?
I see how you did it, yeah.
Yeah, you just put it from extractor to extractor and then you can have the
Yeah.
junction in between.
Mm-hmm. I like that solution better than what I did. Just like I did the same thing but like in vertical. In the other direction. Just not so elegant.
I like how the game says, I'm being attacked, and then like, what, where? I'm in my facility. And then like, it just goes away. Like,
Really?
must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Game says you're being attacked? Like it's like fixed damage to fixed property thing?
Yeah, that one. Like, no.
That happened a lot. I don't think it happens to me.
No, it doesn't happen that often, but I'm just flying in there and it's like, you're being attacked. Like, hey?
Oh, like the imminent danger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you're
Yeah.
like walking past some mob or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
But I'm like on my big facility, and it's like you're being attacked. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm in mid-air in my base. What do you mean? I guess someone saw me and they're like, I'm gonna frick your shit up. I'm like, no, catch me if you can. Ichigo has gotten some lactose-free Veta that they hadn't had in a very long time.
Nice.
Greek fried cheese is so hummy. Hummy? You haven't got any Feta in 3 years? No? Enjoy your Feta.
Nice, nice, nice. I've been enjoying. I'm a burrito enjoyer. I eat a lot of burritos at home, and
I like that the burrito is still burrito and tortilla is not tortilla.
But it doesn't have to else.
Well, it has 2 R's, right?
Yeah, but that's just that just makes the R more powerful.
The rules, they are changing.
It's just a burrito.
Yeah, burrito and tortilla.
But that one doesn't have 2 R's. What do you mean?
But it has 2 L's.
Well,
So you just have
say
long
the
L.
say the L twice. Tortilla.
Yeah, but see, you have
Yeah,
to,
no,
you have to ja in the end, right?
Yeah. It totally doesn't make sense why double L would do that. Especially when we have the Y that just does that sound. It's a stupid rule. Spanish is generally good at not doing stupid changes, but man.
OMG, what a mess.
Huh?
Okay. I think the best way to get that eggs royale out of your face is to try the old soap and water trick.
What?
Just gently massage some warm soapy water into your whiskers and work it in with
What?
a soft bristled brush.
Huh?
Repeat until the sauce is all gone. Don't scrub too hard, bro. Then, just rinse with cold water and voila. You'll be looking dapper again. Wish you had me around when I crashed my motorbike.
What? What is going on?
I'm so confused.
I'm very confused. What was that? I guess that was the answer to how to effectively remove hollandaise sauce from bird/mustache, but what? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's the PTT. It's very weird and random at times.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Damn, the 2000 as a motorbike. I mean, I guess. Oh. Don't snob. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you were here before.
Hi, Snob. Thank you for the cheeseburger and the apple. And wasting a point. Much appreciated.
Ba-da-da-ba-da.
Oh, I was like, why isn't there water flowing? I didn't connect it to the power.
Whoopsie.
And then I make jokes about people forgetting to plug in their electronic devices.
Is Mawi's event continuing right now? I don't know. Does this look like Pikmin?
Yeah. I don't know. So the reason that I was late today was I got interrupted by in real life stuff, and then I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll be interrupted again. So I'm like, I don't know.
You
I'll try
just do
to.
what you must.
Yeah, I'll try to play more Pikmin and continue the event and stuff. Yeah, if it's not possible, then it will have to be another day. But the first impressions of Pikmin has been really cool. I think it's a really weird kind of concept for a game if it works the way that I think. Because the whole thing is like you have 30 days to finish the game, right? And then it's like 30 in-game days thing. So like, does that mean that I'm like just gonna die? And then it's gonna be like I just have to start a new game? It's kind of weird to make a game like that. That's like if you make it like a roguelike, or you can like die and like start a new game like super easy, it makes sense, right? But when it's
Yeah.
like each day is 50 minutes, so it's like 2 hours or something, right? It kind of feels like, dude, am I really like dead? And then I just have to start a new save. But hey, I'm excited for the second save because I think I'm definitely not winning the first one.
That would be really awesome, like just having to start again.
The game's super fun, and I see it as like, I'm learning the map and whatever. So
Mhm.
I'm definitely gonna. I think the second one's gonna be more of a breeze to go through because there's different kind of Pikmin that do different things, and I was like trying to balance my number of Pikmin to be like equal on everything. And then I realized, hey, like the red ones are really useful because they do a lot of damage.
Mhm.
So you can kill the monsters and stuff. And then the other ones are kind of gimmicky. Like the yellow ones can carry bombs. But there's only like 5 bombs in the whole map every day. And like using bombs for combat has resulted in me just like killing my whole army accidentally
Awesome.
so many times. So
Also,
yeah.
also real quick, thank you for the follow, Ichigo. Much appreciated.
Nice.
Now you can continue your Pikmin
Yeah.
shenanigan.
Yeah, I basically realized like you need like an army of reds, and then everything else is just like, you can have like 10. You can have like 5 yellows and like 30 blues, and that's it.
Hmm.
And all of the other ones, because you can have your like maximum supply is 100. So you just have like, what's that? 85? No, 30. So it would be 65. You have 65 reds, so you can just like kill the bosses and all the tough enemies. And the other ones are just kind of there to clear the path with bombs, and whenever you have to swim, use the blue ones. That's it. Snob says, lore reveal when? If I can't stream today, I might just like take today after stream just to like edit and finish that lore video, and then the next day we can reveal it. But if you want to giggle, ask for Molotovs. Oh my god, So yesterday I was like very confidently wrong, being like, Eve, Molotovs are usually made from alcohol. No, they're not. They're made from gas, gasoline most of the time. But I was like, I could have sworn that I always thought about Molotovs being made from alcohol. Maybe it's because it's the Molotov cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of thought about it that way, but yeah, that's totally wrong.
I would wager that it was made from whatever was available at the time.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, Ichigo's what lore? Yeah, so yeah, part of the anniversary stream thing was I've been working on like a lore video for a while, and I was like supposed to finish it and reveal it. It's not done yet. So yeah, that's it. Someone stole my first from me again. Who got first today? Huh? Let's see. Actually, didn't see it. Because I was rushing. Oh, it was Key. Yeah, I think I did thank Key for that. Yeah, Key from...
Keroki.
Yeah, Kiroki.
Nice.
The frog.
The frog.
Thank you for the throws. Ichigo. I'm sure it will be great. Thank you, Ichigo. Weird Pikmin mod. Well, we're not playing Pikmin today. It's my category not okay.
With Maui, it must be I'm just sleeping.
Oh no. Oh my god, it is! What about the title? Fuck, the title didn't update either. That sucks. Title. Okay, there it is.
Dream title, Factory Hell Rises. What do you mean?
Just write whatever. I'm like just automatically doing that stuff. This scuff, yeah. There's so many scuff, so much scuff. There we go. Hi Bard, how you doing? Prepare for a good day.
And it gets even better.
Dude, that's right.
I'm gonna grab a coffee real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink water. Hi Kano, how you doing? The booster packs came. Yay! Are you planning on opening them soon?
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back to tea.
Oh. I brushed my volume a little bit, so I just heard very, very low. Yeah.
Yeah, I just said welcome back.
Yeah.
And then Ichigo's like,
I kind of figured.
yeah. Hi back, I'm Eve. True. Facts. Ichigo says, it got worse because it's gonna be over 40 degrees centigrade. Damn.
Oof.
Yeah. That's like even hot for Venezuela. Like we were in dry season in Venezuela, we're like usually at like 35 or whatever, and that's like normal. But then boom, a couple months, it peaks into the 40s, and yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I want rain so badly. Yeah. Man, summer rain is so comfy when it's like the sun is like just insanely scorching your skin, and then boom, it gets cloudy, and then you're like, relief. Yes. Oh, it needs to go in that side. Okay. When do we pack them open? um, I don't know. I need to finish Pikmin. I wanna finish the whole premise of the anniversary stuff. And I scheduled 4 days for it, so that's the thing. So in 4 days I won't be available for it, but um yeah, I'm down to do it anytime after the anniversary stream. 4 whole
So,
days? Well, 3 days now. And if we don't do it
so,
today, then it is 4.
so does your anniversary thing have something special going on other than the Pikmin thing?
Um, there was more stuff, but like I was working on it, and then the night after, I was like, oh, this is ready, this is ready. I was like prepping everything. The night after, I was like, okay, let me test it all together, and it just doesn't work. And I'm like, I just, I don't know. I
guess
couldn't fix it
I'm.
fast, so I'm like, I'm just kind of being like, I'm just gonna play Pikmin for a while, then,
Mhm.
and at least do
I
that
was
part.
kinda.
Hmm.
I kinda meant it in a way like, is there any interactions for
Yeah.
the chat boys?
Mm-hmm. Well, so one of the things that worked was okay, interaction.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Like Sabaton has all these
mm-hmm.
like you follow like how Giga did it, so you follow, you get something,
Yeah,
or the time increases or
yeah.
something.
I had a wheel, and I had a timer. The timer is there, and it's increasing and everything, but I just kind of like didn't advertise it. So
See?
yeah, it's kind of like working there. It's just like the wheel had a lot of cool stuff. It had like a drawing thing. It had like a magma integration that I was doing with StreamerBot, where it kind of like showed your magma coordinates, like your whatever coordinates you wanted to put on a magma
Mhm.
board. It showed it on stream, and then it was supposed to be like yeah, like the point thing where like you can redeem 1 point with a redeem, just like channel points, like
Mhm.
spending it every so often. And you earn a point like that, kind of like a Giga did, yeah, where it's like you can also earn points with like subs and bits, but I was mainly just doing it with the. I was planning on doing it with the channel redeem. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, that stuff. Maybe it works. Maybe I can fix it for my, for my like my birthday. I think that probably works better.
So in like 4 months?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, lots of time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello, Melky. And your Melky Petki. It's like no game now. Now I need some cuddles. No, don't lick me. Ah,
Art stuff at least so far. Yeah, we've been drawing on Magma, just having fun there. Red drew a score bunny that was pretty good. And yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun doing this kind of thing. But yeah, I had the magma board, the coordinates thing. I had even like the headband thing broke. I don't know
oh
why.
no.
Like I don't know why. It's like a simple script that just says, "Hey, random number between this and this," and if it,
Mhm.
if it's over this number, then it like, uses this event instead of that event.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
triggers this hotkey instead of that hotkey on VTuber Studio, and then like it triggers a hotkey in VTuber Studio, then it triggers a scene in OBS, and then it triggers like a sound and stuff, and it just goes back to normal. And I don't know why it's not working. It's like it just says like freaking error, or it doesn't do the thing. It's like I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how I broke it. But yeah, it's probably just like maybe scratching it all and just starting over and doing it all, because it's not too much work.
Yeah, it sounds really easy.
Yeah, but it's
Kind
like,
of,
yeah, I
kind
kind
of
of just,
reminds me of the role Remotis, the RPG maker. You know, the very old engine
uh-huh, yeah,
to make RPG games.
mm-hmm. I never used it, but I played so many of those games. Like the RPG maker horror. It was like a whole genre.
Yeah, I think there might be a lot of these kind of um, third grade thingies, right?
Third grade?
Well, like, uh, how do I put it? Like a script kiddies make a fancy idea and it's just one idea, right?
Uh-huh.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. I love hearing that term in this context. Script kitties.
Thank you for being here, Eve. Thank you for the twerk. Enjoy your lurk, mate. Good luck with Soulstorm.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Eve. I appreciate it a lot.
Tootsie Videos is taking factory design to the next level with that crazy automation system. I'm loving the efficiency and resource optimization. It's all about the dollar for them now.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the dollar. Huh.
Oh my lord. Sure, all about money now. Can we earn some money, Maui, other than the coupons?
We have the oldest money, the gold. I mean, Ethereum.
Oh,
I'm sure, right?
we'll just mint our own money. Haha.
True.
Screw you, Ada. We are gonna world conquer now. With all the expanded AIs and whatnot.
That would be funny. The you make an AI limiter and then you make an AI expander.
Yeah. 07 AI. Monster seeking monster. Bum, bum, bum.
Damn, those Jasper games definitely they worked on the jingles.
I mean, there is just not much to go for, right? On the game itself, like that's very simple. So they just have to polish what they can.
Yeah. And I think it's very important for them to do that because of what you say, where it's like you're waiting a lot of time in the queue, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
Mhm.
if you don't have anything to do there, it would be kind of boring. So they just make like a good jingle, so you're like not, so you're entertained. That sounded like a
Yeah.
duck.
Monster seeking monster.
Oh, because these are up, but okay. I understand it better. I was like confused about your design on the expansion of the nuclear power plant, but I understand it now.
I was contemplating about moving the plutonium to its own section, but I refrained myself.
Yeah, I was like, just build a rack and then just route plutonium to one place and then the other to the other.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kinda fine, but just everything gets more complex for kinda for saving the space, I guess. I'm like,
Yeah. I say it's like a. Do you know? Have you heard? Well, yeah, you know about TFT, right? Because I think
Team
you.
Fortress. No, not Team Fortress. The Team Fight Tactics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
team
that
fight
one.
tactics. So yeah, in that game, it's like it's a auto battler, but it's like
Mhm.
it's real time. It's not like asynchronous, like Bazaar. So you have a limited time to do your strategy.
Yeah,
And basically,
yeah, because it's multiplayer.
yeah. Well, like Bazaar is also multiplayer, but it's like asynchronous. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, yeah, like well, that's what I kind of like. You say Bazaar is multiplayer, but do you like the interaction is just not there, right?
yeah.
We could just put a random like fighting random guys and it would be the exact same thing, right?
Yeah. It's like delayed, and it's like.
There is like no multiplayer in there.
I would say it matters because you know what people are building, so you can prepare for it. If that makes sense.
Well, sure.
But yeah, it's definitely like a. It's very non. It doesn't feel like multiplayer. I understand
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying there. And then it's like yeah. So in TFT, a lot of people said like there's a surprising amount of APM that you have to do in later rounds for some strategies. Like you had to re-roll and then buy and sell your units like super quick and adapt to whatever it is that you're getting in those
Yeah.
like 30 seconds. Uh, and uh, uh, like a thing that a lot of people say where
Enjoy your path, Ichigo. And yeah, to continue more.
yeah, enjoy your passage, Chico. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Um, a lot of
But yeah,
people
I
that
think
can't have the APM to do that, they go like, a clean bench is a clean mind, and they just sell everything. And this is kind of like the nuclear the nuclear plant like making another one,
Yeah.
or it's like it kind of just looks good. It's not necessarily better or whatever. It's just kind of okay, this one's for a different purpose. So it's kind of like a logistical thing. That's not necessarily. It doesn't make it more efficient, but it makes it
Mhm.
more organized or whatever.
Yeah. I think now that you mention about this, like a lot of APM
Mm-hmm.
on that game, I like, isn't it so that you can see what the other people are
Mhm.
doing if you want to?
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the very annoying things in those kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, instead of like thinking what is the best possible thing on your build,
Mm-hmm.
it's more like I have to scan my, like, let's say you know what your next opponent is gonna
Yep.
be, so now you are gonna look at him, and instead of doing the best thing, you're gonna do the one best thing that is good against that specific opponent
Yep.
at the specific time. And like,
Yeah.
I like I noticed this on the board games whenever my office or what,
Uh-huh.
well, wherever I would be playing. I don't really like playing the game so that I have to be a douchebag against the opponent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
It does make sense.
like I like to optimize what I do, but I don't like to optimize what I do because of someone else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but
No, it totally makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. So like I don't like to quote unquote piss on the other person's bowl or whatever the saying is. The cereal bowl.
Based on the ball. Oh my god.
Yeah, piss on the other person's cereal bowl.
Wow, I never heard that before, but it makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, like it's kind of like quote about like you are trying to
Yeah, harm someone else,
deliberately
yeah.
harm the opponent and or whatever they are trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How is the optimization of bot going? I mean, isn't it getting better?
It keeps getting better. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Why did
But
it
in all
crash?
honesty, I haven't done anything since I've been on the trip and whatnot. So I think the latest change is just well, what you see on the leaderboard. There is now the small point system showing like in 4 letters. What is the because I still wanted it to keep it like compact, but I understood that it's kind of bad if there is no indication on how many points everyone has. So there we go. It looks pretty neat now. I think at least it looks neat.
Yeah, I would say it's neat. When I was learning to code, I remember I made so many I think it's called a CLI, a command line interface, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would just make that over and over. They were teaching us something like, I don't know, like basic like database thingies. And I would be like, okay, what if I seed the database with these like randomly generated things, and then boom, I was making like
Leaving the designated
a
zone
farm
has
game.
been reviewed by other pioneers. It really
Kind of
sucked
like
and then I
the-
died. Don't recommend.
kind of like
Unquote.
the giga thing, where you have like a village.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would just be like that. It would be like, okay, give them a random amount of food and a random amount of people, and it would be like, oh, if you have, if you have enough food, then the population grows, and like it would just like tell you how many years your civilization lived or whatever.
Yeah, basically a very simple number game.
Yeah. But I would be like making the just obsessed with the formatting. So like the thing that you do where it's like in parentheses 7.4K, yeah, and like adding emojis and stuff. It's like sure, and they go in the command line you can't add emojis, but I would like do some ASCII art and stuff.
Yeah.
Do the little trophy at the end, like you've lived for 52 years, yay.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's like those old Tamagotchi things.
Yeah. Man, I want to make a Tamagotchi thing.
Well,
I feel like
that's not too hard.
yeah. There's this I think this is a global thing, but I've only seen Latin America people use it. And there's this app that's like a Tamagotchi. It's like a little triangle that has a face. It's called Poo.
For
Like
fuck's sake.
POU.
Paul?
And Po. I guess Po, yeah, too.
Okay.
And it's like a Tamagotchi.
Mhm.
But it also has like it's like the perfect app to give to your toddler. Because it has a pet, but it also has like a bunch of mini games. And it has like basically you can play like just a bunch of games that are like kind of ripped from other apps, but they just reskinned it to have Poe
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. So
Sounds pretty normal.
yeah. I did that with just like reskinning games and publishing them on the App Store and having like my family download them, and we made like like $20 or something from them a month for a while. But then even the family gets bored of it and they stop doing it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just like abusing the ads. Abusing AdSense on Google Play.
By the way, there's a question for you on the
Are you
chat,
s-
Maui.
Yeah, are you still working on the card game now? I stopped working on the card game because I was working on the anniversary stuff, but yeah, I'll return to the card game stuff. Yeah, I think it's really cool to do that on stream. I got emotional a couple times, but I think I have to just keep going through it and learn. Yeah, I got like really
Maui.
frustrated.
Maui,
So,
look up. Look up.
what? Wait, did you? Aurora Borealis.
May I see it?
No.
No.
Wow, it's so cool. Is this like a random
Oh.
event?
I guess so. I didn't do this.
I was gonna be like, did you do the phase 5? But
Nah.
no. Huh. Also, look at the power production. Straight line. Let's go.
Straight line, and we are not jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Tootsie Videos is getting creative with those conveyor belts. Conveyor belt guy, the way they're optimizing their production line is giving me life. #Satisfactory stream.
Giving me life? Oh, okay. Shutting.
It's more fun to generate ideas than to create them, Keg. I love that. I love when people say that. I'm the idea guy. It's like,
Yeah.
like, come on, everyone can. Well, not everyone can make ideas, but but it's like it's such a like.
There is that one quote that
Minimal.
my friend once said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think about how I'm gonna say it because it's like one liner, right?
Uh-huh.
How does it translate?
I guess
trying
you
to
could
think
say
hard.
it. You could say it like
In
literally.
Finnish?
You could say it, just translate it literally, or say it in Finnish maybe, and then we can like workshop a way to cleverly say it.
Well, I guess the literal translation is something like, you are gonna make the game and we are gonna be rich.
Wait, that makes a lot of sense. Absolutely
Yeah.
based.
I think that's kind of like the direct translation, but there was kind of like, if you didn't think about it, you would be just like, sounds good, you know? But there is that small caveat where it's like, you are doing all the work and both of us are getting rich.
Yeah.
So the idea guy is just saying, we do this, and then you are the one who is doing everything.
Yeah.
All the cats are fighting again.
Kitties, stop fighting.
Kitty, stop fighting.
Okay, we could make more uranium rods. Probably.
Yeah, easily. I think. Especially since one rod thingy can power 2 plants. Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
my
sake,
god, I
these
hear
cats.
them.
Yeah.
So angry.
Maisko is really annoyed about Melkki Pelkki. I guess it's the very common, like we have 3 cat beds on the sofa, the fur ones, but because like Maisko is probably laying down in one of them for a long time, so it's gonna be warm, so Melkki is just gonna come on top of Maisko.
Yeah.
Because Melkki is very much larger as a male cat. Then Maisko is like, and then like leaves the spot, and Melkki is just getting the warm spot for free.
Yeah.
Could always say to such guy that this contribution of profits would be like minuscule while not stumping on his enthusiasm. Well, I mean, sure, but then the question is always like, why don't I just do what I want to do?
Yeah. Like that.
Instead of the friends idea.
And the stake on the wooden stake on the idea guy is like, sure, if you have such a great idea, then why don't you do it?
Yeah.
Which is like, this is a sensitive topic, but it's like I see a lot of this with like people who complain about like, why don't they just fix the roads or whatever? It's like, yeah, if it was that easy.
Yeah, it's always taken away from somewhere else.
Yeah. And like I've been like involved a little bit with politics in Venezuela and stuff. It's like, man, I hate democracy. No, it's like it's like, come on, it's just like you want to shake people, you want to be like, stop being stupid. It's like, I'm telling you why things need to be fixed. Like I know it will cost a little bit more or stuff like this, but like it's good for everyone, like, and it's worth the effort or whatever. It's like, it's so hard to make people understand that, and they're like, but it hurts me right now, so I don't care.
Yep.
While not stomping on his enthusiasm. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard to. It's hard to be encouraging while also not appearing to be fake, and also not taking on like a lot of responsibilities because someone's like, 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 oh yeah, this is super cool. Okay, you do this and this and this. Definitely dealing with clients and software development. You learn this super easy, super quick. Where it's like, here's the demo for this. And then you show it to the client. And they're like, oh wait, can we do this and this and this? This would be so good. It's just another button that you can press to pause the whole thing and then send a notification. And it's like, there's so many things. I even did like a training course about that and my job, where it was like a, it was like a 20-hour online course and stuff. But it's basically like just telling you that the methodology of just being like, okay, this goes in the future file, and like the like
Yeah,
this
the
is it.
project management basically.
Yeah. Like doing it's such a rare skill, right? Because I don't know. I would think like that's like such a useless thing to learn. But then it's like,
Project management?
well, not project manage, more like, I guess project management. Yeah, I guess. Like
Yeah, because like
Mhm.
the
I guess.
thing is that if you are not already working full
Yeah.
time,
Mm-hmm.
so then like when they add more work, it's like, well, where are we gonna slow down now then?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's kind of dumb. Like, hey, you are already doing all these things, and now you need to do more. Like, sure.
Yeah. Like learning. Yeah. Learning basic concepts like, hey, if it's not, if there's a new responsibility, it has to be compensated with, it has to be compensated in some way. And so like, you either want to pay more, or perhaps you want to make a compromise on another thing and change the plans, or you want to like extend the contract so that you have more time, which is basically paying more.
Well,
So yeah.
here is the thing, Maui, that is, I don't know what kind of jobs you have been in, but
Mhm.
like I have been in both like cheap private sector and then the public sector, so like government.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And well, I don't. Well, here's the caveat again. Like, I don't know what kind of government or the Venezuela or Spain has,
Mm-hmm.
but at least in here, it's like especially on like private sector where you have like some startup wants some great idea. The stuff that they kind of talk about. I have a great idea and I'm gonna make great money and I need this person to do this thing. Like, sure. So they are always gonna be like, oh, I want all the things and I don't want it to cost anything. Like they are scraping at anything they can.
Yeah.
And that's why you really need to enforce the contract all the time. Like, no, this is not in the original deal and blah blah blah, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Then like in a bigger projects that I was doing in private sector, it's like you don't ask if you do the things. It's more like, all right, just more work that we add to the line, and the customer then with the planning and project managing and everything, then discuss what we are gonna do on the next sprint and stuff like that. And there is no such thing as like unnecessary work. Of course, there's like nice to have and like priority one stuff, but
Yeah.
like you don't have to question anymore, should we do this? Because everything is like, we just do as much as long as the customer is paying us.
Yeah.
And once they stop paying, then nothing happens anymore,
Yeah.
Like much more easier to navigate system.
I would say, yeah, I experienced this. I experienced like three things, I would say. So like I experienced the small team uh of like making apps for people. So like that was my first work. Just like it was me, my brother, like the owner of the business, and then
Hmm.
two of his friends, and that was it. You know?
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, the startup environment,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah. But it was like I guess it does count as a startup maybe, but it was like a startup consultory, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Where it's like other people come to this company to make websites and apps and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
we would work with them like that.
Hmm.
Uh, and then in that scenario, like the whole thing is just like, okay, we want to make the customer happy, so like we need to deliver something as fast as we can,
Hmm.
and then after we have something for them, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, for example, we made a taxi app, and it was like,
Hmm.
okay, this works and it's really good for what we need, but like, it looks ugly. Boom, we can sell and upgrade for the UI and stuff like
That
that.
is the definition of startup environment. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was like just do the minimum viable product like as fast as you can, which is
Yeah.
basically just like, grab a template off of Stack Overflow and then change the names and
Yeah.
stuff.
But that is exactly the place where you have to question everything that you do,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
is really really
Yeah.
annoying.
And added to the whole thing of like, yeah, the thing that you said, like priority one and then nice to have. Um I think on the course that I did, the nice to have was called future. So there was like a future
Yeah,
column.
yeah.
There was
Hmm.
a present column, and then there was a past column, which is like things that are done, and done in the sense of like delivered and approved by the client that it was like delivered.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, like the whole just it's like very simple methodology, but like it's surprising how easy it is to stray away from it, and how strict you have to be like, nope, this is not, this is not, this is not an essential thing, and this is what's not negotiated before, and how much you have to
Yeah.
fight on that. And it's like, no, well, if I wanted a taxi app, of course I don't want it to be just letters on the screen. I wanted to have a map. And it's like, okay, we can make the implementation with Google Maps and show that. But then
Oh,
we have to
Maui,
like, hmm
I'm gonna have ads.
oh,
So,
ads again.
um,
Yeah.
talk to the hand, I guess. So see you all in 3 minutes.
Yeah, see you guys. I think in the end, everything boils down to humans being selfish in general. Yeah, yeah. I think I developed a whole, like the people in power have a lot of power, sure. Duh. And like they can hurt a lot of people and stuff. And like I do understand the whole like, I think being speaking truth to power was like a brave thing to do maybe like 50 years ago, but now it's like I think the people have exceeded a little bit too much on that, where it's like they kind of just blame everything onto powerful people and they never take responsibility for anything. So it's like, oh, I don't vote. Why? Because everything's the same. Okay, then why do you vote to change it? And it's like, well, I don't care. And then it's like complaining about things while not caring. It's like, it's such a, I don't know, the apathetic stuff. Yeah, with such mentality, we get people like Trump. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I need to create like a whole just politics channel Man, it's so sad seeing people like Asmongold bend the knee. They were such like I don't know. I always thought of them like, hey, they're gonna not like power, whatever it is, right? But then boom, Trump gets into power, and it's like, oh, never mind. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna shit talk Elon Musk because what if I want to go into a like SpaceX? I want to get invited to SpaceX or something. It's like, what? Really? You're saying that out loud, and you're not like, you don't have any shame. I hate it. Like the saying goes, either you die a hero or turn a villain eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Fuel. Why is this guy not getting any fuel? Ever.
And we are back from the
Not
outbreak.
working. Welcome
It's like
back
whenever
to
I
Cheat.
leave Maui alone, they are just raging at their build. You okay, Maui?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the last nuclear power plant. It's like not getting fuel. And I thought it was because
The
we were
last
not.
nuclear power plant is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
What is that one from? Is that Star Wars? Like at the
Nope.
end? Wait, let me. I can figure it out.
It's the game that is not your favorite, that kind of game. That was
I've
very
heard
vague,
this.
but
I heard this before. The galaxy is.
I'm very sure that you have heard this before, yes.
Grr.
It
Do,
was
do you have a
It
clue?
was a clue.
Yeah.
It's a platformer. There you go.
It's a platformer.
Yeah.
What? I did not expect that clue. Do you have a second clue? Yeah, it was like it. You know, usually the clue is like, "Oh my god, I get it," but then it's like I was thinking of something completely different. I was thinking of movies.
Yeah, yeah, it's not a movie.
Huh.
It's a game.
I bet
But I
it's
mean,
some kind of space game. Huh.
Yeah, it's a space game. Kinda. Kind of.
Kind of. Huh.
Let's just say it's sci-fi game.
Sci-fi game.
Yeah, the space theme is very well, it is there, but it's not the main point.
And it's like a platformer, you said.
Yes.
It's not Mega Man. It's not.
It's not Mega Man, yeah.
It's not.
That is true.
It's not Metroid. It's not.
You're getting closer.
Hmm.
I mean,
What
you
is
are very
this?
close, but that like I'm trying to think about like you already figured out it's a Metroid, but you know,
Oh, it is a Metroid?
yeah, but
Oh,
like
fuck.
what Metroid?
I guess this is Metroid, Super Metroid? Is that
Bing,
it?
bing, bing. Good job.
Man, is that
Maui.
a thing that's set?
Yeah, in the beginning cutscenes, like the last Metroid is in captivity.
Oh.
The galaxy is at peace.
Do you know about Metroid lore?
What was the question?
Do you know Metroid lore? Like do you know like the whole story?
Vaguely.
Kind of?
Well, kind of. Like, is that a question? Like, do you want to know something?
No, it's like I'm curious because I don't know. When I played Metroid the first time, I didn't get the story, right? And then I played as an adult, and I like started paying attention to everything. And like in Super Metroid especially, when it's like you
Mhm.
land on, is it
Zepes.
SR50? Oh, Sabbath. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Zepes is the name, and SR something is the scientific number or whatever.
Oh, really? Huh.
Well, that's how I always understood it, but
Because I thought SR 3850 something was the planet
or
where
the
the Metroid were, which is the one that you orbit in Metroid 4 in Fusion.
infusion.
And
Let's see.
it's the one where you wipe out every Metroid in Metroid 2. But I thought Super Metroid took place in another planet. That was like the Choso home or whatever. Oh wait, is that the same planet? Oh my god. Wait, it is. Thinking about the lore, yeah, it should be the same planet.
But yeah, I can try to tell how many games have you played exactly? So like, I know you are like, I don't care about spoilers, but maybe someone in chat might care about that.
Yeah, maybe.
So
yeah, I played pretty much every game, except for
every
like
game, holy shit.
yeah, except for the Metroid ones. The GameCube. Except for the Metroid ones. Except for the GameCube, like Prime. I
Prime
know.
series.
Yeah, I know the story. I haven't played them because I didn't have a GameCube of my own.
All right. Well, I guess we can start from the beginning, but there is not that much story in there. Like the
What's the
like
beginning? That's a
the
good.
beginning is basically like Mother Brain controls the space pirates.
Well,
you know?
I guess that's like the beginning of Metroid 1. Sure.
Yes, the Metroid one, the NES.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking more like beginning as like chronological. What's like the first event?
Oh well, I haven't played all the games. I just assumed the NES one is the first one.
No, like in chronological event, like
Yeah, like story wise.
Yeah,
is
story-wise.
probably what you're asking.
yeah.
And that's why I was like, well, I kind of just assumed they were like not doing the prequel thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I think definitely from Metroid 1, like they definitely expanded on the universe afterwards, and it was not planned.
It is one of it is one of those cases. We made a game. Oops, it's very popular. Make
Yeah,
something
yeah,
up. And,
yeah. Like there's this wacky bird statue. Oh, actually, that was Samus's like parents.
Yeah.
It's like what? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Mother.
But yeah, if we just
Yeah.
go with the assumption that the NES is the first game. So basically it's just that Mother Brain is planning to use the Metroids to take over the galaxy or whatnot. Because they are the ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
And then Samus comes and fucks them up.
Yeah.
Baba! Then
and then the good guys get in power.
Well, the what was it actually named? I can't remember.
The Space Federation thingy, yeah.
Yeah, the Federation. Yeah, that's always been like fakely around.
Yeah.
But then, like in Metroid 2, the Game Boy version, also known as Return of Samus on 3DS, I think. So then they.
Oh yeah. No, like the remake, yeah. I think the original one is also called Return of Samus.
Yeah, I think it's basically the same game, but it's a little bit better on the 3DS.
Yeah.
But yeah, in that I think they have found where the Metroids are, the planet, and then they sent the squad in there. Well, basically Samus.
Like
and Samus
Metroid,
just wrecks all the Metroids. Except the baby Metroid in the end, like, oh, it's just hatched and it thinks it's Samus is its mom, and you know, then they just put into the bottle and like, haha, we are gonna study this for the greater good.
Yeah.
Not. And then Super Metroid comes and it's like, haha, the space pirates are here. Oh, for fuck's sake. And they steal the Metroid
Yeah.
and then you go to GPS and wreck all the shit up. And that's why there is like all this broken stuff, because in Metroid 1 you already kind of exploded everything.
Yeah.
And they just rebuilt the space pirates. Like, haha, we have new base. Like, you guys again?
Yeah.
And well, I guess it's like Super Metroid is very old game by now. So, like, they are again trying to use the Metroid, but it's just a baby and it remembers Samus is its mother, so it's not killing you in the end. And even trying to fight with you, but the mother brain just blasts the last Metroid
Yeah.
to smithereens.
And it gives you the last of its strength, and you get the
The hyper beam and
you get the
stuff
rainbow
like that.
beam. Yeah, such a cool ending. I love that.
Yeah, that was really great back in the day, and still is.
Yeah,
But then, like
But
in Metroid Fusion,
it also doesn't make sense at all, because why did that Metroid larva not evolve? Like, why did it just become a big Metroid larva? If that makes sense.
yeah, that is a good question. Like, why did it stay as the larva state?
Yeah.
But like, these are the types of things that you probably don't question back in the day. You know?
Yeah. You're just like, oh, that's the same one.
Yeah. And I mean, I get it. It's easier to identify it. Like, oh, it's the same Metroid thingy. The Metroids always look the same, except on this other game that we had.
Except for the second game.
Yeah.
It's like immediately sets up the lore about the Metroids evolving in Metroid 2, breaks it on the third one for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could also be that they, like, maybe didn't absorb enough stuff, or I don't know.
Maybe.
Like it's still
yeah.
baby or something. I don't know. Like, I guess there could be a very easy explanation why it's not
I guess, yeah.
evolved.
I guess, yeah. Because it could be like, maybe they evolve with time. Which conflicts with the Metroid 4 stuff, but it wouldn't be a contradiction here in Metroid 3, yeah.
Well, so we come to the Metroid Fusion, right?
Yeah, Metroid
So in
Fusion.
that, the whole story is that every Metroid is basically dead, and we are now not the
2D
experts.
Video is getting creative with those factory
Fucking 2D
machines.
video.
They're planning out an epic expansion and it's gonna be insane when it goes live. Will they discover something rare or solve that pesky puzzle? Keep it up, Tootsie Videos.
What puzzle? Question mark.
2C videos.
It was 2T this time.
2D videos.
But yeah. So in Metroid Fusion, they were like, okay, all the Metroids are dead, and well, Samus is just bounty hunter as per usual, and they were investigating this planet where the X-Parasite was in, and well, Samus gets infected.
Well, they didn't know the X-Parasite existed,
Yeah.
so they made a station next to the Metroid overworld, where we wiped out all of them, and they were like studying, the Federation was just like studying the planet and stuff, because they never were able to go inside of it, because the Metroid would just like kill everyone.
Yeah.
And basically what happened is the scientists kept dying, so they called Samus to be like, okay, what's happening? Like, you come over here and like see why they're all dead. And yeah, when Samus went in, like she found out that the X were kind of like killing everyone. They didn't know what the X were or anything, but the only reason that Samus lived the X was because
the vaccine.
Yeah. So they developed a vaccine with
Metroid
the Metroid.
DNA.
Yeah, and they made Samus like a hybrid. So now she's like
Yeah.
half Metroid. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then they
That's true.
yeah, with the research that they did, they realized that the Metroid were like the natural predators of the X. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going, Joey.
Well, I mean, I think that's the one stuff that you know the best because you like Fusion the most.
Yeah, it's my yeah, it's my favorite one. Yeah.
But yeah, basically, they kinda are like, oh, we have this DNA still, and like
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing is like vaguely like presented. Oh, where did you get this from? And you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then it like turns out that the whole station where the X is infecting everyone in the space, they were actually researching the Metroid in there.
Yeah.
And
Which is
they
like
actually had Metroids in there.
yeah,
Like, wait a second, what is going on? Aren't they all dead?
yeah. Which is like
But yeah.
they were also cloning Metroid in Super Metroid as well. Yeah. And then you blow all it up, and then you think, oh, finally, we've defeated all of the Metroid. And then in Metroid 4, it's like, nope, still.
Yeah, nope, there is more.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of presented that the Federation is starting to be the bad guys,
Yeah.
or not so goody
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
two-shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we end up exploding the thingy. But now we have this X-Parasite that is like going rampant because the Metroid were kind of developed by the bird people to...
Aha! Yeah, you find that out later.
Yeah. But
like they were trying to kill
I
the
think it
X,
was-
so they made the Metroid. Yeah.
yeah, I think that was explained on Metroid Dread. Maybe? I can't remember exactly. Like,
I think that was before Dread. But it was like comic lore. And
oh, okay.
and then it got implemented into like the games in Dread, yeah.
And yeah, on Metroid Dread, I don't remember anymore how it went, but you start to like develop all these Metroid things because you are hybrid. So
Yeah.
like in the end of the game, you start to be like, oh, I can train the enemies like Metroid can, and then at some point you even turn into a kind of Metroid
Mm-hmm.
in the end with all the superpowers and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then you are saved by the bird guy, like in literally on the end that, oh, you are turning it back to this normal Samus again
Yeah.
instead of the hybrid thing. And well, I don't think we have another game after that, so...
There's the Prime series that's coming
Well,
out.
the Prime
Yeah.
series, but they kind of have different thing going on.
Yeah,
Like there is
it's
all
like-
the fast pass-on things that have their kind of own stuff.
Yeah.
Where I think the pirates were trying to develop another weapon with the Fason and even infuse it with their own guys to make them super soldiers and whatnot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I think they were even infusing Metroids with them, but I've only played the remastered one. I don't really know about the whole. I think there's 4 of them, or 3 at least.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then there's Other M also, which is like canon to the main story, but it's like kind of like a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of like a middle, in the middle of 4 and 3, I guess.
Like a side hop.
Yeah, and everyone hates that.
Yeah, and I mean there is all these spin-offs like the Federation Forces or whatnot. I think it was
Yeah.
just a multiplayer shooting game or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's hunters, that like the multiplayer is super good. But I think it's not canon because it's like basically they wanted to make other characters that are kind of like Samus and other bounty hunters.
Mhm.
And then yeah, I don't know. I guess they didn't like that approach or something. But yeah. It's kind of weird that we never see another bounty hunter in the whole story.
Yeah. And I mean, I kinda just like, how would I say it? Like, I like this kind of basic premise
Mm-hmm.
because you just know what you are getting from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can already understand why some people didn't like Fusion. Is
Yeah.
because now Samus is talking, and so far
Yes.
Samus has like never,
Never
other than
spoken.
in the script, like
Yeah.
on the text, like
Mhm.
the inner monologue basically is the most we had been given that point. But then we
Mhm.
suddenly have like, oh, this federation, and we are talking with them. Like, well, I mean, I understand why we would have this federation. Like, they are the ones that have been hiring Samus all the time, but.
Yeah.
But then, like, I guess, like, I think I would have just preferred it as a keep the story to minimum and have all these,
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm really gameplay kind of guy, so like,
Yeah.
well, I guess the story is fine. Like, I didn't really care about that, but
Yeah. It's a very, it's very different, definitely. Like when you play
Yeah.
Super Metroid, you're like looking at the whole map and being like, okay, what should I do next? What's like a room that I couldn't get into before, or that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
It's kind of like playing Hollow Knight, where
yeah,
yeah. And then you play Metroid 4 and it's like, go here, go here, go here.
yeah,
It's very hand-holdy.
that was very, I wouldn't say frustrating, but it was really different compared to what I used to. That's why
Yeah.
I like Super Metroid a lot more than Fusion, even if
Yeah.
like Fusion was really great on the despair department or the anxiety.
Yes. The freaking being chased by the sacks.
Yeah. Like I don't like Super Metroid also was very like, but it was more like this place is very dangerous and scary.
Yeah.
But the Fusion was like you're actively being fucked up. Like
Yeah. and in Super Metroid, it feels like an old school hard game, you know, where it's like, you
Yeah.
know, you kind of die and you're like, okay, I died, I'm gonna try again, or this is just like a hard thing and I have to like try again and that's it, you know. In Fusion, it's more like, holy fuck, run! And like, there's no way of winning against this. You just have to
Yeah.
escape. Yeah. And yeah. I guess yes, it is a taste thing at the end of the day, because of
Yeah.
course it's like
I
it's
think
very
both
much
of the games are good.
yeah.
Like there is no like I'm personally very 2D Metroid kind of player. I don't like
The
like
third
the
persons. I
Prime
never
is
played the
not.
third persons except for the DS one. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot say like like the Prime. It was like fine game, but it's like not what I expect from Metroid. You know,
Makes
because
sense,
it's
yeah.
a shooter game instead of
Yeah.
platformer game.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still I cleared it, so it's not that bad. You know, like I would just drop the game if it sucked.
Yeah. I remember on those games, like one of my cousins had a GameCube, and they had that
Mhm.
game, and I remember being like, just as a kid, kind of like scanning everything, because
Yeah.
that was just like the fun thing to do. I didn't know English, so I couldn't like read where I needed to go or whatever.
Yeah.
And just the Morphle is such a cool mechanic. Just being a little ball and trying to get everywhere, bombing every single crevice to see if there's a secret path.
Well, that's what I kind of figured out in Super Metroid, that is very tedious, you know?
Yeah.
So they gave you the X-ray thingy, so you can see through the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And after you get the... Is it the face beam that goes through walls?
A wave beam, yeah.
The wave beam? Yeah, like...
Yeah.
That also just tells you, like, hey, this can be bombed, or whatever.
Mhm.
Which is cool. And then there's the ones... The ones I hate the most is where there's no block. There's just, like, a texture, but you can go
Mhm.
through it.
Yeah, like invisible wall,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
looks the same.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are really frustrating.
Yeah. In
The X-ray
Fusion...
works on that, but still.
Yeah, the X-ray works on that. In Fusion, because you have no X-ray, what you usually do is you shoot the beam, and wherever you see that it doesn't hit, then there's a hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a
No.
like, yeah.
I'm just gonna face it like this: that in Fusion, I think the invisible blocks are kind of like in a spots where you accidentally discover them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that is true.
you would just naturally do the sign spark or whatnot, or rather just running
Uh-huh.
with the speed, poof, because why not? And then
Uh-huh.
you are like, oops, I ran through this wall. What happened?
Yeah.
Kind of thingy.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me how I was kind of amused when you were playing Fusion,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, whoa, you can get between the areas like from this shortcut. And like, wasn't this your favorite game, Mawi?
I have a weird thing where I play them like every couple years, if that makes sense. I'm like very easily, like, I don't know, I can't play a game, finish it, and then play it again. I get like bored.
Mhm.
Even if it's like my favorite game ever. Like I beaten Mother 3 once, and that's not my favorite game ever. But it's because, you know, like, I don't know, whenever I start a new save, I need to wait a couple years, so it's like, well, I know what's gonna happen, and like, I don't know, I kind of want to experience the peak of the game, so I'm kind of like slugging through experience that. The first time I played it was like, man, this is so cool, and I need to do this and this and this. Especially in Mother 3, there's like a huge bait and switch, and then you realize that everything you've been working on the beginning kind of doesn't matter. Because you basically change characters. And then yeah.
Was Mother 3 with Gyges?
No.
Or is
So-
it something else?
Earthbound is Mother 2, and that's Gygas, yeah.
Okay, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
Mother 2. Okay.
So it's like the sequel to Earthbound.
Yeah, that's the only thing I kinda know.
Yeah. It's super cool. You don't even notice that it's a sequel until like the end of the game, basically. Or like the final stages of the game.
Yeah.
And it's an awesome plot twist. Like this is one of the things that I say when the topic of spoilers comes in. Like the only reason that I played Mother 3 was because I learned about the final boss, and I was like, wait, how does that happen? And then I read it, and I was like, wow, that's like such a cool experience. And then I wanted to experience it myself. And then boom, I discovered.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like watching a trailer, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you spoil the whole thing by knowing the one thing.
Yeah.
But of course, there is always the caveats.
Yeah, even
Like,
the
how
trailers.
much do you spoil until it's like there is no reason to play or watch?
Yeah.
Whatnot?
I've seen a lot of people complain about the state of trailers nowadays, where it's like they kind of show the whole thing, and they Yeah.
The most annoying thing is like in anime, the openings. Like, haha, next season and new opening, you know? And then
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, these guys, and like, wait, that guy was dead, what the fuck? And then like 4 episodes later, the guy's like, haha, I'm not dead. Like, well,
Yeah.
you were in the opening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It's a minor annoyance, but still, like, the more you have, the more it's like when it piles up, it's gonna be really shit.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if you pay it, I hate those kind of things because it's like, if you pay attention, you get punished.
Yeah.
So it's like, I remember Sword Art Online maybe had one of these where it was like, there's this evil guy that's hooded, and like you don't know his identity or whatever.
Mhm.
And then in the opening, it's like, it shows the hooded figure, and then next frame is like the guy,
Yeah.
like being like all happy and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's like a split screen kind of thing. It's like
Yeah.
the whole opening is just telling you like, this is their split personality or whatever. It's like, ah, come on.
Yeah. So dumb.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of like Dragon Ball Spanish YouTubers. I kind of discovered one of them, and then boom, I get suggested like a million of them. So there's this like the titles in Dragon Ball, and they made a video on how many of the titles spoil plot points in Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
And
Well.
yeah, it's surprising. It's like one of the chapters is called like the leader of the Red Army dies. It's like, what?
Well, good job.
Yeah. When Taobao Bai like defeats Goku from the first time,
Mhm.
and Goku's like thrown into a ditch, and like, you know, like Krillin just died. Like Dragon Ball was doing a lot of like adventure stuff. And of course maybe Goku's gonna come back to life or whatever, but like
Mhm.
it wasn't, or like it's gonna be like a bait and switch and he didn't really die. But it wasn't like a thing in Dragon Ball to be expected of that. And then the next episode's like, Goku's return. Like just on the title. Yeah. And oh my god, the first episode that the Dragon Ball is ever used in is called like, the dragon has been called. Come out, Shenlong. It's like, what? Because I don't know if you remember, but like even the Dragon Ball's working was like a mystery. Like a lot of people would be like, you know, it could be a story of like, you know, the real treasure was the journey, that's the friends that we made along the way or whatever.
Mhm.
Like it was a huge like mystery if even the Dragon Balls were real or they were like a scam. Because
I think I was always the first thing I saw was Dragon Ball Z, so I didn't like know any different, like
yeah,
any better. So like
yeah,
it was already kind of known that, like, obviously that the Dragon Balls work and you get the fishes and stuff like that. So for me, it was kind of like never that kind of thing.
yeah,
For me, it's like Dragon Ball is this fighting cool stuff, and you know, and then later on, oh, there is also this more realistic thingy where you like adventure and stuff instead of like, oh no, the next big guy.
yeah, yeah, definitely. They have such a funny name for original Dragon Ball. They call it Dragon Ball Chiquito, which means Dragon Ball, where Goku's tiny. It's like the small one. Dragon Ball, the small
Yeah.
one. Would be
Nice.
kind of the translation. It just sounds so funny. And oh yeah, I've been they analyzed the plot points in Dragon Ball line, which is like it's very refreshing to see an analysis of like the themes of Dragon Ball. You know, it's usually like cool fight scenes and this of that,
Mhm.
or it's people who never saw the story saying things like, "Oh, if the people die, there's no consequence because they can just revive them with the Dragon Balls." And it's like, okay, so
I mean
the
that
series.
kinda is like that, right?
Well, I would say so what? Yeah, so I would say if you analyze all of the parts where deaths were like a big deal, or like main character side, it was
Mhm.
like the first one was so Piccolo. Well, I guess the first one is like the Red Army kills but this is like original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the
And-
first one.
And yeah, like that's the first time that anyone is brought back to life with the Dragon Balls, where it's like
Yeah.
you just bring back the dad of like this little the people who are guarding the Karin, Master Karin's like outpost.
Yeah.
Um,
And yeah, I get it. Like in Dragon Ball, a lot of things mattered. In Dragon Ball Z, right? Something mattering. The fight, yes.
okay. So in Dragon Ball, I would say because
Yeah.
I have actually convinced of the opposite position. So like, let's say the Saiyan arc, right? So the first thing that happens is actually like the first like death that gets revived is actually like directly addressing this kind of problem. I think Toriyama like wrote it in so that death would matter, and it would be like very important to
So
the plot.
wait a second. Wasn't Dragon Ball Z so Raditz comes and Goku gets oofed, right?
Yeah. But what happens then?
And then
Oh,
then Goku is like, I'm gonna
Hi, Sunny.
train on the heaven or whatever it is, the snake
Yeah.
way. And
But what
yeah, that
happens?
makes-
Like so they can't beat Raditz, right? So Goku says like, Piccolo says like, I'm gonna do a thing, but you have to hold him.
Yeah.
And like he charges like a special beam cannon and stuff.
Mhm.
And then
Kosan ball.
Macaco Sabo. Yeah. I don't know how it's said, yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
In Japanese. The special beam cannon is just like,
Yeah.
this is in the league of abridged.
Yeah. It's cleaning day again? Nice. Yeah, I hope you have a great cleaning day. Thank you for the cheeseburger. And the apple. Freaking fence sitter. Pick a side.
Haha.
Okay, so yeah, what happens then? So basically Goku says it's okay. Like you can bring me back with the Dragon Balls later.
Yeah.
And then Raditz says, "Hey, like my comrades heard that, and now they're coming for the Dragon Balls, right?
Mhm.
So boom,
Yeah.
like it's directly like a, okay, we have to get the Dragon Balls before the Saiyans come because, like, they're gonna use the Dragon Balls and they're gonna be dead for a year. Oh wait, so, wait, in Dragon Ball Normal, like, what's it called?
Dragon Ball normal.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, the
Just Dragon
original.
Ball.
Yeah. So like, Tambourine kills Krillin, right?
Mhm.
And Piccolo Daimaku, he's like threatening to kill Kami, and if Kami dies, the Dragon Balls don't work. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. like if they don't win the fight, they can't revive anyone, because the Dragon Balls are gonna, you know,
Mhm.
are gonna expire. So boom, there's that. And then the Saiyans we're gonna do the same. So Vegeta and Nappa, they're gonna wish for immortality. So the fact that there's Dragon Balls works with them just as much as it works against them, in the sense of like the Saiyans only came to Earth because they heard of the Dragon Balls. And then sure, Goku dies, and that's it. And then because it's like, because Yamcha and Tenshinhan and the rest died,
Mhm.
and the Dragon Balls are stone for a year. Then they
Yes.
say, hey, like, you know, it sucks that we have to wait a year. And then they travel to Namek for to get the, you know, to use their Dragon Balls to revive all of the Sea Warriors that died and stuff.
Mhm.
And there, like, sure, if like every death has consequence, because it's one less fighter that they have to protect Kami. And then yeah, if Kami dies, like, you can't revive anyone. And then who's gonna, you know, who's gonna kill Freezer and like revive them if it's not them? So yeah, I would say like the deaths do hold meaning. It's just like a little bit of like, you know, if you have in mind, if you already know how the series ends,
Mhm.
and you know that, you know, sure, Kami doesn't die or anything like that. Like, of course, Goku's gonna, maybe, like, the protagonist is not gonna die permanently, but you don't know if Kami's gonna survive or anything. Like, it could be like just not more Dragon Balls. But yeah.
Sure. But I think, like, I understand
Mhm.
where you come from.
Uh-huh.
But I think that was one of the key things you mentioned, is that, so we have Namek and Dragon Balls in there, right?
Uh-huh.
So now we kind of just establish, well, if you just have Namekian somewhere, then boom, Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
And, well, who would, like, you could just say, well, they just fight another Namek somewhere, and now you get Dragon Balls, and now everyone's alive again if you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, I definitely understand that there is like plot-wise, it's very easy to make the like death matters.
Mhm.
Even like, oh, the resurrection takes like, I don't know, 10 minutes because we have to summon Shenron or whatnot, and meanwhile Frieza is like making the big ball and throwing it on the earth or something, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, you could make like anything.
That's a
like
horrible
that.
movie, by the way. I hate that movie.
but still, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you could definitely make that the immediate death has consequences.
But long
But
term,
in the
yeah.
but in the grand context, it's like, well, there is always a way to revive, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how I feel like when they say that the death doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm. There's also the, remember when in the Buu saga, Vegeta could not be revived because his heart was
Too
malicious.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically the do you remember the first time that Goku died? That he like just basically went to the afterlife, and everyone's like,
Mhm.
that he was like way too powerful for anyone.
Yeah.
And that was because he had the grace of God, of like, he was like a honor of guest from
Mhm.
God, and also he was like he was a good person. So he was not shackled by hell, which is like the reason
Yeah.
why like Frieza can't just go and destroy everyone in the afterlife and you know,
Mhm.
like I don't know, kill Kaio-sama or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I guess what I was trying to say is like it's refreshing to see people talk about the plot points, and then they do the whole thing of like, how would I fix this plot point in Super or this and that, and it's really fun. I've been enjoying that a lot. Not all of them can create Dragon Balls. Yeah. So
That is true.
it's only the
But I think my point still stands. Like, if you are a writer of the Dragon Ball, then you can just like, well, there is now Super Namek that we kind of forgot
Yes.
about in here.
yeah, and
So
that
it
is the
kind of avoids the
yeah.
thing.
That's the real problem. Like like recently in the Super manga, they
Spoilers?
oh, you care? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we haven't really watched lately, but
I mean,
I guess
I wish
I'm planning to
they
watch.
yeah, I wish that the Super anime comes back someday. So, you know what? Yeah, just for it's looking like it's not gonna come back, but if if it ever comes back, yeah, I would not want to spoil
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm still planning to watch. Though it's kind of like already since it's kind of old already. So like,
Yeah, it's super old.
this is the
Yeah.
Galaxy Tournament, and like, well, I know Goku has this cool form, so I guess he's gonna use it here, but I don't know the plot otherwise.
Yeah.
But it's kind of obvious what is gonna happen. Or like the golden Frieza is everywhere. Like, well, I guess Frieza is gonna power up at some point, but
Yeah. It's a funny thing. It Super has a lot of points in like the comedy department.
they tried to bring the old Dragon Ball style a little bit back.
Yeah.
Like we have Roshi, and like, okay, question mark.
Yeah.
Like, sure, very, very powerful fighter, and
Yeah.
might as bring Mr. Satan then, right? For a like gift bomb someone to smithereens, I don't know.
Yeah. The saddest thing about Mr. Satan is how Videl, with like training for like a week with Gohan and Goten, just like learned to fly, learned key control, became like millions of times stronger than Satan.
Yeah. Like all these mystery techniques, how does Bird not know about them? It's kind of also weird.
Yeah. Gohan needed more screen time in the tournament. Yeah. I think Gohan in the tournament did very well, but yeah, he needed more time.
So Maui, I have 200 of these things. You ready for the last showdown?
Are we ready? Here I am fixing freaking copper sheets. And then you're like, oh, I finished the game. Yeah, because I was like, we don't have enough cable to make things.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I was just fixing that.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Let's watch the
put the things
freaking
in.
final animatic. Let's go. Last stream, poggers.
What do you mean last stream? It's just a different game, perhaps?
Perhaps.
But, stop fighting cats.
I
Alright,
dislike
here we
Beast
go.
Gohan, same. But let's keep that for later.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Beast Gohan, so let's just not talk about that. We can talk about Phase 5 completion.
Unsurprisingly, here's another presentation. Don't worry, I have improved it.
Thank you.
Fast delivery will be the most important action you have ever taken. Perhaps you want to take a moment to contemplate the gravity of your achievements. Alright, that's enough. The day program. All you need to do is wait for the automated Phase 5 construction to complete. Simply throw the lever and further instructions will be supplied when
Oh.
relevant.
I have bad feeling about
This is
that.
not
but
suspicious at all.
Yeah. Well, are you ready to get woofed, Maui?
Maybe.
I have feeling that we get woofed.
Bart, thank
Alright,
you so much for the subscription.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting Maui,
Yeah.
Bird. Alright, you ready, Maui?
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Here we go. Am I gonna be in the way?
Oh, you know what? Let's watch Tootsie's point of view. See the whole thing.
Yes, Lizard to go. Oh, we forgot about that. uh,
Completed. Return to the space elevator after the resources have been processed and added to project assembly. Launch can then be initiated from there. While waiting, please do not break anything. Solve any issues immediately and efficiently. Ensure your power network is stable.
Oh no.
Perhaps it is best if you do not touch anything at all. And stay close to the space elevator. This will only take
Oh,
a
no.
moment.
so what's gonna happen?
I don't
I
know,
like how
but
it keeps saying that staying close to the space elevator.
yeah.
Like, is it just gonna blast us to smithereens?
I bet. I bet.
Well, I have my coffee, so everything's good.
We just need the coffee.
Yeah.
Hi, Toots.
Is anything happening?
Did you send it?
I don't see. Do I need to do something here?
Yeah, you always have to like package it and then send it, right?
Current instructions. Check oil. Huh? Check oil? Well, I'm checking the oil. Set fuel injection level to 5.4, right?
Oh, you can pull it down, I think.
Well, I have to do these things that
Oh,
it tells me to do.
stabilizer. Oh, I see it.
Possible. Oh,
There's buttons on the left, on
Yeah.
the right.
at left, stabilizer to 9. Why is this so lengthy? This to 4. Gyroscopic balancer. The X. Do we need to put the Z onto? Yeah. Are we ready to launch? Oh, is it turning black?
Uh-oh. Let me see
What
my
happened?
point of view. My
It-
point of view,
it just
everything is the same.
Oh, now we can launch. That's why it was getting dark.
Okay.
All right. You ready, Maui?
I'm ready.
We didn't need to wipe windows or heat the seats.
What's gonna happen?
Well, now it's definitely launching. Right?
Oh god.
Boom.
Okay.
Initiating project assembly. Assembly.
Ah,
Attaching cargo to main body.
is it gonna deliver something to us or is it just gonna leave?
Hmm. Rotation device.
It's just rotating.
Leveling inner and outer rings.
Okay.
It's starting to look like a
Attaching
spaceship.
propulsion to main body.
Kind of, yeah.
Is that what we were building all along? The spaceship?
I mean, that would be kind of too tame.
That,
I would
Fuel
expect
lines
that.
connected.
but it seems like it because they're putting engine and fuel lines and whatnot.
Main body.
Yeah. Control center. Yeah, that's a spaceship. Makes sense.
That's definitely a spaceship, yeah. Or a station, at least.
Uh-huh.
Running systems check. All systems online. Releasing propulsion cage.
I wonder what would happen if I disassemble the space elevator right now.
The game would just crash.
Releasing clamps. Running
Oh.
pre-launch checks and calculating flight path.
Okay, yeah. Spaceship.
Locking in cargo.
Oh, the cargo is on the sides. Okay.
Launch in T-minus 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Imagine it like fails and it's like do it all again.
The spaceship is rather basic in its
Yeah, right?
construction.
Okay.
By say spaceship, I guess we live here now, Maui.
Sure.
It's not living with us.
Oh no, it's turning around. At least it
Uh-oh.
seems. Oh, you said basic? It's gonna freaking become a transformer. Oh, look at all the birds being scared.
What
I
are
guess.
those drones?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Are we dead now?
Wow.
Just blasting us with missiles?
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
No, they're fusing into something. Aha.
A warp gate? Cool.
Is Sam coming out of there?
Or maybe?
Wow,
No,
look at
it's
this.
definitely a wormhole.
Yeah, like the fabric of space around it.
Is it gonna suck us into?
It kind of feels like it, right?
It is pretty close. Oh,
Oh my god, thank you for the raid.
thank you for the raid. You were just
Gaming.
in when we finished the game.
Yeah. Is that it?
Is that it?
Can we build another spaceship and get in it? Yo, K-Turn Universe Live. K-Turn Universe Live. Thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. How are you playing? Satisfactory as well? Wow. Did you finish the game itself?
Connection with
Is this spoilers for you?
437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR 436 Akicha B1. Hello,
What?
this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada. Myself and all of Fixit, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could.
We did it!
Yay.
We saved the kittens and puppies!
And have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit, alongside me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately. Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to Fixit remain. With your
Sure.
help, Fixit continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with Fixit.
So that's how we got our endings, credits.
Credits, huh?
Whoa,
Let's go.
nice. We did win the game. Back to work. No. We are watching the credits. No work.
We earned a micro break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Demon Gaming, thank you for. Oh no, you're in Discord chat. Yeah,
Yeah, I think Demon rated me, so I did shout out for them.
oh, nice.
But I was kind of focusing on the ending. So,
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, guys. Much
yeah,
appreciated.
thank you. Thank you for being here with us on the ending.
Yeah. Imagine they're like, oh no, I don't want to get spoiled, but I just rated into those people. So
I
they
mean,
have
maybe
to
they
like,
didn't see anything. It's just like credits, yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
So, what do you
Huh.
want to play next, Maui?
Yeah. Let's
Is the
see.
next good question.
The crazy production value for um yeah. Let's think about it. I was like,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
you don't have to come up with something immediately.
Yeah. I think I shot up. I shouted out like a million games, and I forgot it now because I didn't write them down. um,
Well,
I
you
think
thought, well, obviously StarCraft has already been on the
yeah.
table.
Mm-hmm.
Then you also talk about the
Tootsie
game that you...
Videos is on the hunt for a new biotech reactor component.
What?
This plant thingy could be the key to unlocking some major efficiency upgrades in their current base. Let's see how they execute on this new discovery. Pandemonium emoji is already popping just
No
thinking
way!
about it.
It
It
just
thinks we are in the beginning of the game.
and it just said like hey, we don't have the correct emoji for this, but I'm still gonna use it.
Yeah, pandemonium. Oh.
What would a
Actually, I'm
pandemonium
gonna...
emoji look like?
I don't know. Maybe it's something that Maui has on their channel at some point.
True. Yeah. It seems like a good thing to have.
So Maui,
Uh-huh.
it looks like phase starts in like 1 hour, so we can
Yeah.
still keep playing for 1 hour.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
will have ads in about 2 minutes,
Okay. Yeah.
just so you know.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, who made the Finnish language
yeah.
for this game? I'm
True.
very... There we go.
Finnish.
Oh, there is so many.
Oh, I see it now.
5 people for Finnish.
Urpo.
Yeah. Urpo.
Like the only one that I can pronounce. I guess Mapaling as well.
An extra hour. Woo! Yeah.
Dragon
Today we
Eyes?
can do 1 extra hour.
What are these names?
I guess they can also put their nickname in
Yeah.
there, right?
I don't know. I
Isn't
wouldn't.
that very normal on the credits? Where you, like, if you don't wanna put your own name, you just
Today's
put
epic stream recap. What? A stream. Mawi and his crew brought the heat, pun intended, with their hilarious adventures, ridiculous drama, and enthusiastic fans. The highlight reel of today's stream is full of laughs, surprises, and maybe even a few tears.
I mean,
First
there are
off,
tears now.
the chat went wild for Mawi's new Pikmin stream game, and we can't wait to see what epic moments they'll create next. When someone attempted to whip up some hollandaise sauce live, things got interesting. Let's just say it wasn't exactly a culinary masterpiece. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. A chat segment about
Okay, I'll
S
stop
and
the
Zero
ads.
BB wasting
Have fun with the
points on
pod.
bits had everyone in stitches, while MawiApocalypse kept us on our toes with his constantly changing stream title.
Come
Will we
on.
never figure
It
out
was
what he's up
once.
to? Meanwhile, some drama erupted between Brilliant and their fans. Just kidding, sort of, but seriously, someone was asking if they'd finish that project and build some warp drives. Oops. Despite a few minor mishaps, like Twitch lag and a Leonie mystery hurtling the chat, today's stream was a wild ride from start to finish. And as for Mawi's lore reveal, we'll just have to wait until next time. That is all for now,
Facts.
folks. Thanks for joining us on this epic adventure with Mawi and his crew. We can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. The verdict asterisk today was a masterclass in chaos, drama, and laughter. If you missed it, you won't want to miss the next episode.
The next episode. I want to know. I want it now. Sorry. Guys, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Let's join back in the game. No, not that one. Okay, let me put the music back on really fast as well. Back to work and stay effective. I want to know what happens in the hub. Like, what's there after you do this? Adding microtransactions, scanning biomatter state, applying duct tape, deactivating subject sensation and cognition, entering the future. I mean, we're always entering the future. Blaming Simon. True. I mean, Simon did say it. Okay, let's see. There's Tootsie. Tootsie is so used to that soundtrack that like even while the music of the ending was happening, Tootsie was still just like listening to that song. Tier 9. Fixonium fuel rod.
And we are back from the ad break. Hopefully everyone had a good moment with the recap.
Yeah. It was a good recap. We never...
So I guess we play 1 more hour of this, even like post game.
I guess though. We can get the Fix-It Blueprints Mark III.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
This is a teleporter, right? This is like a...
Yeah, I did place one, but we don't have the opposite end at all.
Yeah. And it's like the... I guess it evaluates everything else. Does it use power? It uses so little power.
Yes. It uses power once you step through it.
Is it
And
like
it uses the singularity cells to like connect, I suppose.
Oh, I think it's like
So-
the feel of these guys. But it's
Well, whenever I researched it, I think you were still sleeping back then. It like said that it immense power is being needed whenever you initiate it, and it like takes a while before the teleport happens, and you shouldn't move, otherwise something strange is gonna happen.
I guess I it has a little port in the back. That's all. It's changing colors. Did you do something to it? Oh, no, I didn't.
So yeah,
It
you
has...
would supply the singularity cells from the slot.
Oh, that's the thing. Cause I thought you could like teleport resources as well.
I think it's just for you.
Yeah, it's just
That's just you.
yeah. This is an entry. This is an
Yeah,
input
it's
just
an
for the
entry.
power. Makes
And
sense.
we would need to build the port. And then, well, actually, since we have the singularity cells on the same place, I can try to build a port station in there and see if it works.
Yeah.
It is also one of the things that I kinda hate in some of this kind of games, where it's like, you have all this awesome tech, oh, but the game already ended.
Yeah.
It's kinda samey in Metroid games at times, where you have these optional super weapons.
Yeah.
Like in Metroid Prime, you have some of these like supercharged beam thingies that use missile and beam at the same time, or something like that. But you totally don't need them. It's like optional goodie thing.
Oh, I actually didn't know about that, huh?
And to me, it's like, well, it's nice, but then it kind of also feels like, what is the purpose of this thing? Is it just for cool factor?
Yeah. I think it's like a... Yeah, maybe like they just couldn't figure out a way, or maybe they didn't have time to build it into the game, so it's like a cool thing that you can do then. Like marked 6 belts, we didn't really need them, like at all. Like there's no extractor that does that speed. And I guess you could get that speed if you merge 2 extractors to, like, I don't know, Mark 3 miners of pure quality or something. But yeah, it's kind of like just tech that's maybe optional, yeah. But I mean,
And
they can always
well,
just make another tier.
yeah. That is like what they totally could do.
Yeah. I was checking the hub to see if like there was a special message, or if there was like a, you know, they could just put like an arbitrary, like randomly generated, you know, a thing that you have to make.
Mhm.
And then it just prints tickets or whatever. And so that you could like keep making more and more things. Like the Fixonium.
Alright.
Imagine making a Fixonium power plant. If
Yeah,
the,
well,
if
that
the
is one of the
nuclear-
things.
If the nuclear was
Like,
so hard.
Yeah, like the whole Fixonium plant is like, where do we need this again? Question mark.
Yeah, it seems a little bit
Why is this in the
overkill.
game?
I think it's just for fun. Just like,
I mean, it's nice if you play like Kika, but if you are like, I want to finish the game, then no purpose at all.
yeah.
Are you still near the teleporter, Maui?
Oh, I can go there. No, I'm not near at all. But
I put a depot for the singularity cells, so you can put them in, and you should be able to teleport here, no?
do we have a second?
Yeah, I
thing?
put the port, and it should be linked now.
Okay. Let me go get it.
So you just need to fill the singularity cells to the portal, and then you probably can step in.
Yeah. I'm flying there.
Just to see how it works.
For the next like Saturday collabs,
Mhm.
I like Subnautica 2 comes out in the holidays this year, so we have a couple months before that.
I like how you say holidays, but I'm literally on holiday currently.
yeah, like Christmas, yeah, winter holidays, I guess.
Okay, that makes more sense.
There is. We could rotate games, but I don't know how.
I kind of feel like Thursday would be better for the like rotation kind of game. Like, I think the Saturday, especially since it's 5 hours, feels better if it's the like I know what is to be expected.
Yeah.
And Thursday can be like, Mawi either plays or does not play, and whatever it is, I'll just do something.
Yeah.
Like the Thursday could be the whole one and done kind of games.
Thursday.
Because Tuesday kinda like where I play a single player, some campaign or so on.
Yeah. Thursday, I kind of set it up for like collabs with Taki.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
So at least for, but I mean, I think I could reschedule that one. But yeah, I'm more thinking about the Saturday thingies. So yeah, Subnautica comes out in the holidays.
Tootsie Videos is crushing it. They just automated a whole workshop in like 2 minutes. That's some top tier factory management right there. Kappa.
Cap it.
Yeah.
The... Oh, wow. Oh, no. I thought it was a different color, but no. Okay, I'm in the portal. Configure
Is
main
anything
portal.
happening?
No fuel. Okay, let me grab...
You forgot to put the fuel in.
How's the fuel called? I forgot. Singularity cell.
Yeah, the singularity cell.
Damn, we got 200 of them.
Yeah, we have a whole depot full of the singular. Oh, it's working. It doesn't doing something.
Whoa, look at that. Yeah, it's like sparking all over.
Yeah, it doesn't look safe at all.
Not at all. Let me connect the depot here, just in case it like burns through more than I put
Oh,
in.
it actually looks the same thing as what we saw in the ending. The hole.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, it looks really like those old retro style, like how Twerk has on their stream sometimes.
Uh huh.
So it looks like that. Very blue, pink, yellow.
Yeah.
Colors.
Like the vaporwave core
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah. What?
So.
Am I stupid? What's happening? I think the
Are
game
you
is
coming
a
from
little.
that thing?
I think the game is a little bugged. Like my inventory is like duplicating the power cell, the singularity cells for some reason.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, it's linked. Maintaining connection. It uses 250 megawatts.
Well,
Per
that's
minute.
cheap.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
you are here.
I guess it depends on the distance traveled. Maybe.
Maybe. It did. Ada did say that it's slow.
Okay, I'm moving a lot. It didn't hurt me or anything. Wow. I did kind of expect there to be something.
That was definitely faster than like very slow.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe the initial thingy takes time.
maybe yeah. Maybe it's an initial thing.
Okay. Well,
Can we throw resources through here? Just run a conveyor belt through here. For real. Yeah.
just run the conveyor belt.
Yeah, just like that.
That would be really fanciful. Press X to doubt that works. Maybe someone can make a mod and then it works.
Yeah. But that would really trivialize the whole game, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I guess if
Well, I
you...
mean, we are in the end game, so why not?
Yeah. That is true. Kind of forgot what I was talking about before. Oh, games.
The games?
Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of like doing co-op missions because I haven't done them. And I think they're kind of cool. They're definitely like a, you know, I think I've been getting a little bit better at StarCraft.
Sure.
So like I don't have to read the prompts or stuff. That'll definitely help.
To me, it just feels like it's not very long content because, like, instead of being a campaign, they were just like a singular missions, right?
Yeah.
Like there was no continuation on the. It's just a little bit let down. I was like, yeah, we're gonna play campaign, and oh, okay.
Oh yeah. You know that does make sense. What are you saying? There's like not a. No, that does make sense. However, I with StarCraft I do worry that it's like takes too much brain power, and maybe doesn't let any air for speaking.
Yeah, I think that is one of the other problems. Well, it really depends on what you want to do, but if we play StarCraft, then it's definitely gonna be like, I'll just play the game instead of like chatting with anyone.
Yeah.
Unless it's like game ends. then we can chat. But otherwise, if you are in game, no chance.
Can you come to where I am? Are you super far away?
Well, I'm at the project part.
Oh,
place, but
never
I think
mind.
I'm
It got
very near.
fixed.
It got fixed.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it got fixed.
Okay.
There was like a train, and it was like it's just like over and over bouncing on a block signal.
Okay.
It's so funny seeing the visual glitches on the trains, like when they've made like the super sharp turn in the wrong direction and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was really weird.
Yeah.
So, did you ever fix the cables, or did the whole ending scene get you off the tracks?
Oh yeah, I was focusing more on the cutscene, true. Yeah, I can fix the cables while we figure out what to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm worried about StarCraft because of that. Like even like I usually do the thing where I finish a game and then I read the messages.
Mhm.
Then, you know, if a match is like 20 minutes or something, then someone's potentially waiting for an answer
Yeah.
for 20 minutes, and that kind of doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
The game crashed again.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
So, what
So-
color are you gonna be now?
Who knows? What's the third color?
Maybe it's the green. I think you have crashed 2 times previously too.
Maybe.
I just have this vibe that it's gonna be green.
There's I'm kind of looking at my library. Games that are multiplayer. This is one more of a one-off, but Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. Do you know that game?
Is it the bomb game?
Yeah, it's the bomb game where
Yeah, the bomb game.
yeah, one person has the manual and the other one doesn't know the manual.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, you are like a red now.
Damn, I don't think I've ever been red, yeah.
Well, now you're red.
Yeah, I think that one's fun because but that's that's very much a one and done thing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be long, I assume. Or like the clearing the game is probably not too difficult. It's probably the more realistic scenario.
Yeah, no, well, the puzzles get really, really hard to
Well,
describe
sure,
on that
okay.
game.
Okay, well,
But
let's put it this way. If it gets too hard, we probably don't finish the game then.
yeah, I understand that
And
part.
then we just play something else.
Yeah, I do understand that part. Let's see. Well, there's yeah, I did. Oh my god, the game crashed again?
Wow, you're crashing all the time now.
Yeah, it's like crashing every time you log in, huh?
You just went too many times about the teleporter and now you are just dead.
That's the punishment for for moving in the teleporter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like I can see a lot of games that are basically like one-offs. Like we have Moving Out, which is very fun. And these kind of games are. There's one that's kind of like Moving Out. You know, like a co-op, kind of like party games.
Mhm.
They're very much like a one-time thing, or yeah, like you can beat the game in one sitting, I would say.
Yeah. So you would prefer the one and done kind of games?
No.
Mark?
What I'm saying is like I'm just kind of looking at different things, and like I find a lot of those kind of games. But
Yeah. I mean, it's reasonable.
yeah. Let's see. I'm just like literally going through my stream library and filtering by multiplayer.
co-op. Okay,
Yeah.
multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. There's the like the survival games. They're pretty fun. Like the I think it's called The Last Spell. Oh wait, sorry. What was that one? The Spell Brigade. Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, we didn't ever play that together, right?
Yeah. There's also Tempted Swarm, which got a bunch of updates. There's like a bunch of new characters and new maps and new bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
There's Castle Crashers. I don't know if you've ever played Castle Crashers.
It's the one with the farting deer, is what I know.
Yeah.
I played it on console on one of my friends' place,
Yeah.
but I don't think we ever finished. Like, it was just a one evening kind of thing,
Yeah.
or the
It's-
shits and giggles.
Yeah. It's one of those games that's it's really good for just messing around and having fun. And
Yeah.
and there's also like there's a lot of customization in that game, and I really like that. Like the pets, the weapons, and the different magic that the different characters have. There's a lot of like hidden characters that you can unlock by doing funny challenges.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I also have a bug now on my game.
A what? Sorry?
My
A bug?
a
Oh.
bug. Yeah. All of my arms are the tools. They are just gone. I'm just like a plane without the arms. That's
No
weird.
hands.
Yeah, no hands mod. But
It says a Devil May Cry 5 has multiplayer. What?
what?
What is
That's
that?
really random.
Hold the phone. Portal 2. I think that
I
would
wonder
be
if I
super
have
fun.
that game. I know I have Portal 1. Well, Portal 2 is probably like €1 at this point.
Yeah, right? Let's see, store page. Yeah, Portal 2 multiplayer campaign would be pretty fun. It's on sale. Yeah, it's actually $2 because it's
Yeah.
80% discounted right now.
The summer sale.
Yeah. So yeah, those are pretty fun. I think Portal 2 can be like a multi-day thing, so that's pretty cool. Shovel Knight? Would you be willing to play Shovel Knight? Co-op?
I think I have
fun.
that idea.
Yeah, I never finished Shovel Knight like completely.
Mhm.
Oh, there's like these like co-op multiplayer, like co-op platformers that are fun. I don't know if you remember.
I have played Proforce.
Or what? Sorry.
Proforce. It's a 2D multiplayer platformer where everyone's say like a movie star, like all the characters are movie stars, like like the Conan the Barbarian. And instead of like being Conan, they just add bro on the name, so it's like Bronan. The strange background noise. The nerd.
Sorry.
It's fine. It was just funny because I like the Bronan and like nerd. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I've already finished that, so let's not consider that. But yeah, I was thinking, like, I was mainly thinking, is there something long that we can play?
The Portal 2 is you know, it could be like 4 streams or so.
Yeah, that could be a little bit longer, yeah.
Yeah. There's Enter the Gungeon. has a multiplayer that's really fun.
Oh,
I don't know,
cool. I
I don't
also
know if
have
you,
that game.
yeah, I don't know if you like roguelikes, but yeah,
I definitely like roguelikes, yeah.
there's Risk of Rain too, I think, as a multiplayer.
Yeah, I have one, the first and the second one.
Mm-hmm. I never played Risk of Rain. I just have it, and I know that a lot of
Okay.
people love it. Of course, there's the Binding of Isaac, but yeah, there's Pico Nico multiplayer. Pico Nico would be kind of cool. I don't know how long
I
Pico
have.
Nico is, but it's like another 2D platformer kind of game.
Yeah, I was here like, what is that? What?
Oh god, Monopoly. Monopoly would be so fun.
Monopoly. No.
Yeah, if we invite
Oh my god.
Monopoly and 100% orange juice, like these kind of like party games. If we just get like 4 people to play it, they would be so fun.
That would be a little bit different kind of collab then, if there is
Yeah.
a lot of people in.
Yeah, it would be a different vibe, yeah. I never finished Elden Ring or got far in it, so we could do that as well. That's a really long series. Yeah.
I don't have Elden Ring though.
Yeah,
It's
and
on sale.
it is it is expensive game, so I would not. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have different options, then maybe
Yeah.
maybe that instead. But
hmm Let's see what else. Yeah,
Oh.
for like.
my arms, they are back. It
The
just
arms.
required me to cancel flying hover thing once. That was really random. Also, my sounds are gone again. I mean, the music is gone, not the sounds.
Oh, the boombox
Is-
broke again.
Yeah, the boombox and all the musics are gone.
Yeah.
Probably I can't hear Ada either. Why is it doing this? It's so weird. Just ran out of memory and now it's like just cutting the unnecessary things away.
Mhm. There's
Meg
even,
is already hissing to Brian, who is not even right next to him.
There's Raft as well. It's kinda
I think I have that on a
Satisfactory vibe.
fish list. It's
Yeah.
what Kika played once, right?
Yeah, it's the one where
The
you
shark
have to.
game.
Yeah, there's a shark and you have to build a raft. Oh, there's Terraria. There's.
Oh no. So
Mhm.
in Terraria, it's like, how knowledgeable are you about that game?
Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable at all.
because you know it always ends up like, so what do we do? Oh god, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Bro, you suck at this game. Well, duh.
Yeah. There's Don't Starve Together. I never played it. I have it because it was like a $5 thing,
Mhm.
and I know a lot of people love it. It's like a crafting game as well. We can always play
Survival
Minecraft
crafting.
as well.
Just play Minecraft.
I mean, yeah. Cult of the Lamp also has a multiplayer that I haven't done, which is fun. It's a fun thing. There's all the like simulator games that are multiplayer as well, which are pretty fun.
Simulator games.
Yeah, like Supermarket Together and such.
Oh, right.
Like even Schedule 1 and such are pretty cool. I'm still
Can I
surprised that
actually?
Devil May Cry is like a multiplayer game. I wonder what happens there. Maybe it's like a alternative multiplayer mode that they made.
Oh, I like, hey, I can look at my Steam library because, it's all everything is shared to my second account. Now I can definitely browse the games. Like, all right, let's put multiplayer in here. There it is. About 500 games. And like, for fuck's
Wow.
sake, this is not getting any easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that many games, yeah.
Maybe I just put co-op. Maybe that's easier. Co-op? Online co-op. Now it's only 160.
I think the good candidates are like Portal, in crafting games like Raft and Don't Starve Together. Those are like long series. And even like Sunhaven and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The roguelikes are like, they're just kind of fun. But they're very much like I don't know how much of a rogue brain you are. You grind like unlocks and stuff. I don't know.
Like grinding achievements, basically, it really boils down if the game is fun.
Yeah.
Like I've been playing this Tales and Tactics game that is just auto battler, but most of the achievements in that game is like win with this trait active,
Yeah, I hate those kind of achievements. Yeah.
But for me, it's fine. Like I'll just I'll just try the other units that I have never used, and then I'll just do that. Of course, in that case, it's very easy because, you just play one game for 1 hour and you just try the new things. I think the point, at least for me, is that if I play the higher difficulty, then I just don't know about the other units because I would just go with what I know works.
Yeah.
But then you get gimped because you don't know all the good stuff. And it's gonna limit you more and more the harder difficulty it is. Well, there is that. I like looking at the list and like, there is that one thing that stands out immediately. I'm part of the team. That was such a good time.
Yeah. Even Phasmo, like learning proper Phasmo, doing like just exploring it better. That'll be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of candidates. I like the Portal, yeah. That's like my front runner. I would say.
I'm pretty much suffering from I have so many games, yet I know nothing about them. Yeah,
too many
I don't know
options.
what these are, and I don't know what is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
It just feels like. Oh, what did Snob say? Oh, Planet Crafter. Do I have that?
Another Satisfactory.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me actually wishlist that game.
Yeah, I probably don't have that one. Oh no, is stream ending? I mean, we still have like 25 minutes. We are just thinking about... Oh, well, the Satisfactory stream is probably gonna end.
Yeah, because we kind of finished the game.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 10 stars, Eva.
I mean, Mawi probably plays this in Hyperbolic Time Chamber, but for me it's like, well, I guess there is still some recipes and stuff, but that's kinda unnecessary in my opinion. So
Yeah.
it might be that I'm not touching this game in long while. now that it's finished. And we are just looking at our libraries, like what we have on our lists currently. And then there is all the Borderlands, but I'm not sure if I could finish those. Like, I played Borderlands 1, the first one, I think 2 times in LAN party, but we, like, after the LAN party, we never continued.
I never played those games. I don't even know what they are. I think they're like shooter looters, right? Like
It's Diablo, but with first-person shooting.
Diablo.
Well, okay, do you know what a Diablo is?
No. Yeah. Like I played like a Diablo like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because a friend was like,
game.
it was called Last Epoch, and yeah, basically like it's, I don't know, it's like, what would this be called? Third person, kind of like real time strategy point of view. Kind of like a MOBA, but it's not a MOBA. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have the skills and RPG elements and everything, but
Yeah.
but in Borderlands case, it's just FPS instead of like from top down.
Yeah. Minecrafter looks really cool, actually. It kind of just looks like a Satisfactory. But yeah, I guess you are just trying to make the planets habitable. That's kind of cool. I will wishlist it. God, it's 45% off. I'm like, just buy it.
Well, remember the summer sale still lasts for 5 days, so no need to be window shopper immediately.
Yeah.
You can refrain yourself for a couple days still.
Yeah.
And Snob is saying, I mean, there are plenty of games, but one question to help with the choice could be whatever you want others to join too. Yeah, I mean, then it turns into a community kind of game, right?
Yeah.
And that is one of the things that I was kind of thinking at one point, but it kind of dropped down. Was the barotrauma in a way that anyone could join. Well, maybe not literally anyone, but like for example, how Faye does it, that the known people can join.
Yeah.
So we don't just have someone, haha, I just grenade and explode everything, and like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And, you know.
You can very easily like troll. Yeah, I guess so.
But in like Paratrauma's case, we could
What?
just. Oh!
Hello, Giga! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going, Giga? What were you playing? Were you playing that one game again? That looked really cool. Planet Crafter. We were talking about playing Planet Crafter. We actually finished Satisfactory.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we are thinking about what we are gonna play next Saturday.
Yeah. We're brainstorming games. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know Giga, go follow Giga right now. Do it.
Shout out to Giga. Giga is one of cool guys.
Yeah. Definitely one of the better. Sorry, that phrasing is horrible. One of the people that I'm like most happy that I've gotten to know by streaming and stuff. I don't know. I think he has like such a cool community, and he's just kind of a cool guy. Like you just log into his streams and you just have nice conversations. Yeah.
You have him in the second monitor and everything goes well.
You know, I usually watch on my phone, and therefore I have him on my first monitor because there's no second. So
I
there's
can
that.
imagine Maui as their phone as a second monitor. That would be something.
Sometimes that is a thing, huh?
I have been playing Satisfactory in square mode on my mobile phone. Like, wait a second, Maui. Is that what you were doing?
There is like there's like with Steam, you can do something that your computer just kind of sends you the data, sends you like the video, and then you have like a joystick in the phone. You can just play the games in your phone like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What is Satisfactory? True. What is it?
I don't know. All
I-
the memories are erased with the ship.
I don't think Giga has finished Satisfactory, so I wouldn't. I wouldn't say what happens. Hi, Raven.
Yeah, we can keep it as a very big secret.
Yeah. Hi, Raven. Thank you for coming with the Giga Read.
Toot Raven, welcome to the stream. Even though we kinda are just yapping now.
Yeah, we're kind of just talking about what we do next. Life after Satisfactory. This is a support group.
But also like Sunhaven, does it work like that? That anyone can randomly join? Because don't you have your own house and stuff in that game?
I launched it, but I never played it, yeah.
I mean, I get it that you don't have to be there, but it's also like if you have your house, then it's gonna take the space, right?
Mhm.
Isn't so that way it kinda is limiting how many people can be in there.
Yeah, if it's like Stardew Valley, then yeah, every new person that joins, there's like limited slots and yeah.
Yeah.
What kind
Yeah,
of
but I mean,
loser-
like even
what kind of loser has played 16k hours of the game and it hasn't finished it? Me, it's me. I mean, I played.
now hold on. Your only thing is that you like to build a big fancy factory instead of like tinkering with the minimum stuff to get to the end.
Yeah.
I think that's the very epitome of me playing this game.
Yeah.
Always make fast the scroungy thing and then go and hop onto the next thing.
Giga's like, I just spent too much time on trains.
What? Well, I mean, I did spend a lot of time on trains too. And Toot Slice Meister, Mister,
I like
I got to the
Slide
stream.
Meister.
the Meister.
Yeah, the little alliteration there on the bridge of the words.
Oh, welcome to the stream.
Nice. I progress really fast until trains are unlocked, then my progress grinds to a halt. With me, it
But I
was like
mean-
that with like the turbo fuel. I just exploited all of the turbo fuel in my own save. I made it like 100% efficient. And I just have so much like power through the turbo fuel that I'm not doing anything with.
I'm good, just loading into my 1300 hour save.
Nice.
Oh, so you are just like Giga.
300 hours less. That's like
Oh, wait, how long did we play? Let's see.
I have 439 hours. Let's see what
Yeah,
you
no,
have.
I have 215 hours basically. All right.
Uh-huh.
So we could say it's 200-hour game with a competitive friend.
Yeah, right?
Hmm?
Mm. What did you do today in Satisfactory? Did you have like a plan, Giga, or was it more of just like a let's chill today?
Yeah.
vibe?
That is very good question because I'm very like forward progressing person, so it's very interesting to see how others play this game.
Oh, I was playing Minecrafter with Lemao.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of forgot.
Well, we can still ask about how Giga usually, like they say they progress real fast, but then the trains happen and then no
True.
progress.
Does Planet Crafter have trains? Jared and I finished a planet, and then we went to one of the moons and started working on it. All the moons, you have to make the moons habitable as well. Nice. I bet the
That
moons.
sounds like a really cool thing.
Yeah. Man, do we do just Planet Crafter? That could be a thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It looks like it's only 13 years old.
Yeah.
Pause the video so we don't hear it all over the place.
No trains in Planet Crafter, but there are trains in Sparks.
What sparks?
Oh, is that the game? I know you sent me the. I know you did send me the name. I kind of didn't store it to memory. Oh yeah, that's the one. Sparks. It's like it's like an automation game, but it's like you have like minions. The minions do the automation. If that makes sense. Oh, this is co-op as well, huh? Could be a good thing to try.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have to think about what the game is gonna be. That's not
Yeah.
gonna be an easy feat by any stretch.
I
I mean, it's probably gonna be Mawi wants to play everything, and I'm like, I'm old. Or something. Maybe I'll just have to follow the just play everything at least once kind of style. It got very silent. Are you still here, Mawi? Oh, maybe they have something else. How much power do you guys make? I can't remember. Let's see. 43 gigawatts, I guess. Yeah, 43 gigawatts, I think this is the kind of the amount. I remember Giga when they had that super turbo fuel facility, there was so much power, it was unreal. Some peak gameplay before shifting to a long-term game. Oh yeah, the peak is the thing that people also are playing nowadays. It's the climbing game, right? It was crazy, yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of turbo fuel. Until it
I'm back.
wasn't meant to be. Welcome back, Mawi.
Yeah.
I figured you kinda had something in real life, maybe.
Yeah.
It got so silent really fast.
Yeah, I think I did say that I was going for a little bit, but yeah, I think
Oh,
sometimes
maybe it
Discord.
didn't come true.
Yeah. Sometimes Discord just either I said it like too loud, and Discord was like, "Oh no, this is like a outside sound," or
Yeah.
the outside sound was like, "It's too loud," so I'll just won't send any data or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, I basically was saying that maybe it's gonna be like Mavi is fine with playing anything, and I'm old.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just have to go with like try anything at least once kind of style.
I think I like a Portal as a new thing, as a new avenue, because it is something that will last at least a couple streams. And
Yeah.
and it's definitely like
And it's not too costly.
yeah. It's like cheap. I already have it, so and it's
Yeah.
like easy to set up and easy to play and easy to speak through.
Mhm. And it shouldn't be too stressful for the PTT either.
Yeah.
In the VRM category. Portal 1? No, I think we are talking about Portal 2.
Yeah, I don't think Portal 1 has a multiplayer.
Yeah, I think that's single player. And Slice Mister has made 21,300 rocket fuel. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like in Factorio, I would do this kind of things where it's like, I have so huge factory, but it felt like in Satisfactory, it's like build the minimum thing, go forward.
Yeah. Mhm.
Maui, you need to rescue this person immediately.
Hi Mel, how you doing? Maui, save me! What's up?
Save me.
What's up, Mel? What happened? What do you need saving from? A Mexican lover who is too clingy, perhaps? I'm at work, whisk me away. Sure. Here you go.
Nothing personal, Mel. Pulls the gun.
Here. Take that. I'm just shooting you away. Yeah, the Maui punching screen just punching Mal. It was crazy, yeah. Peak is a lot of fun. Ooh, Peak. Peak is cool. It's just kind of like a... Yeah, it's cool. We could try that one too.
We can definitely think about it
It's
too.
like... It's like the famous game of the week, you know, that everyone plays and then everyone abandons.
Yeah,
Feels
that's
like
kinda... That is what happens quite often with the multiple games. That's why I was kind of like, well, is it one of these things that just immediately gets discarded again, right?
Yeah. It feels super bad to buy one of those games and then like nobody wants to play it, and it's like a very, very much a multiplayer game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Yeah.
immediately obsolete. Oh, another front runner that I have is Shovel Knight. Freaking a platformer that's like multiplayer. That's so fun.
And it's probably not too expensive anymore, right?
I already have it. Let me see how expensive it is.
It's pretty old by now, right?
Yeah, let me see. Is it multiplayer, single player, and local co-op?
Local co-op?
Yeah, basically, you could play it on the same computer. You could do multiplayer.
Oh.
And you could try remote play with Steam.
Yeah, but it's gonna have delays on it.
It has delay in a game like this. Probably not good.
Yeah. It was already kinda hard to play the Move It, or what was it that we played on Face stream? Was it Move It?
Yeah, is that it? Moving out.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it was not the easiest, though it was very casual game, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah. I was like, why can I only catch your streams when I'm at work? It's like they happen at the same time.
Maui, you need to stream at 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah, I can only catch Mel streams whenever I'm like I can't sleep and I wake up like at 3 a.m. or something.
Such is the unfortunate truth of not being able to be everywhere.
Yeah. Basically, we only need games until Subnautica 2 comes out, and then.
Yeah, then we can play that.
Yeah, then we know what we're playing.
We just named the sub El Diablo again.
Yeah. Man, Slime Rancher needs a multiplayer update. It's such a good game. Oh, there's a really cool like tabletop called For the King. It's like it's basically like a tabletop D&D campaign, but it's a video game. It's kind of like a roguelike as well. I would say this is like a really good. I'll send you the store page.
Yeah, I would say that I'm fine with any roguelikes
Mm-hmm.
or Metroidvanias or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there is a co-op Metroidvania. That would be a little bit special game.
Aha, we could do co-op Hollow Knight. That's pretty fun.
Co-op Hollow Knight? What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos where
They do like manhunt.
the speedrunner tries to avoid
Yeah.
the hunters or something.
Yeah. I'm planning on playing Slime Rancher. To be honest, both of them, if people like it enough. Yeah, Slime Rancher 1 it's amazing. I love it. And Slime Rancher 2 is incomplete. Yeah, it's such a great game, but like Slime Rancher is lacking the things that some really cool things. So it's like in the drones, so there's no automation. Like, But I mean, whenever the official release comes out and it's not an early access, I'll play Slime Rancher 2 like pretty much every day. A roguelike with progression is probably my go-to. Yeah, freaking Bridge of Rain and Binding of Isaac, all of those are obviously
Yeah,
a go
yes,
for me.
those are pretty good games.
Yeah.
And Slice Mister says that he's making 43k iron ingots for iron plates and armor. Maui,
Nice.
where iron plates is?
No!
It's still reading on the screen, like, oh my lord.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah.
Oh, the beginning was so much funny. I was like, yeah, Maui can totally make the basic things, right? The iron plates, no problems, right?
Yeah.
One stream later, Maui, where are the iron plates? I'm trying to make this 100% efficient. Like, can you make at least some of them so we can build things?
Yeah. I feel that a lot.
Anyway, I think they might have started since it's almost the appointed hour. Yeah, I think they have been already 8 hours. Let me see the raid channel.
The appointed hour.
The appointed hour. I'll just see the Maui creature on your preview picture. That's kind of funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I can show you.
Where's the preview picture thing? Like, what does that mean?
It's like on the, if I use the Twitch raid channel button to see who I would raid.
And you saw the creature there?
Oh, I'll post it to you. Right, there you go. This is what I see.
Let me see. Oh, the yeah. The Yeepy, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
forgot
Yeepy.
that's got the artisan creature. Yeah.
Right now I have 190, numbers are so hard in English. 198 refineries using up 18k iron ore. Nice, that's a lot. I mean, that's kind of like where you get at once you have a lot of hours on the game, right?
That seems so fun. I do that on my personal save. I'm like, I just want to. I just make a facility like this building makes this thing.
This makes trillion things.
Yeah,
I mean, one thing trillion times.
Yeah. And like I'm using
Yeah,
this
I mean-
node 100% of the way. Yeah.
There was definitely times where I was like, I wish I had more stuff. Like I complained on the very beginning of the game, if you remember. Like, just make more. More.
Yeah.
More.
More.
More. But yeah, I kind of stumbled on that thought after realizing how failure the Skybase was.
Yeah. What a insanely like backfire, right? Like
Yeah,
like it caused so many problems. It took so much time, and it didn't
Yeah.
help at all.
It was not, well, I mean, it was a good bank to just go and grab a lot of stuff, but that's literally the only thing it was worth for.
Yeah. My idea was like all of the trains would, there would be like a train station for like everything in the game there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I kind of envisioned too, that everything would be there, but then the system just kind of got boggled down and like, this
Like-
game just doesn't feel like you should be doing this.
Yeah. I think what needs to be done is like the distribution systems can't be like universal per se. They have to be like, like these trains give you ore, and then boom, like they do the, I don't know, the 7 or 10 ore things that there are, and then the other one does ingots. The other one does like, like things are crafted from ingots and stuff like that.
Yeah, we definitely lacked what Giga usually does, and I guess what Slice Mister does also is like we have this one huge factory that does one thing a ton of times.
Yeah.
We kind of missed that kind of stuff.
I did start making those at the end. So like you see that we had like a AI limiter factory. That was like, pretty big.
Mhm.
And then like a couple of things like that. Like I had my quick wire factory. That just made a million billion quick wire. But that's like very simple.
Yeah, and it was kind of small still in the large scheme of things. Like it could have made so much.
Yeah, it was like
things,
one
but-
node. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, anyway, once the bot gives Nob the answer, then we can do the raid on Faye. Are you planning on doing what, Maui?
Yeah, it kind of looks like I have to leave. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, the real life stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll when it comes to the anniversary stuff, I hope that tomorrow I can do it.
Thank you for the follow, Slice Meister or Mister. I still don't know which one it is.
Hey.
Maybe both are okay.
Mawi has some
Maui
stuff
has
to
some
do.
stuff to do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
PDT is being very slow, so I think I'll just do the raid. You get to see the text anyway. So,
Let me do the raid as well.
so thank you all for watching. I'll just do the command. Boom. And it's skipping the non-sub again. Stupid PTT. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and thanks you, Maui, for playing. We'll see what we'll do next Saturday.
Yeah.
And see you all on Face Community Game Stream. Bye-bye.
OMG at
everyone.
Apocalypse, that would be my Factory Hell Rises stream where I first introduced my crazy factory design 2 days late. LOLKEKW.
AEKW.
Sure. Okay,
Absolute facts.
thanks, PDT. I'll just copy Maui's
Rosacio, can you
dude
please
from
get out of the
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I did like the joint one without the
Yeah,
emote, so everyone can do it. Yeah.
I'm having difficulties with the elephant though.
Oh, it's like not. Thing.
It's not copying it for some reason.
I have like 7 TV. You know what? I can send you it
Yeah,
on Discord.
I have 70. I already. See you on the right, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.